Hey, John, I'm on the internet. What?
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet. And Twitch and
It's
YouTube.
1984.
No, not 1984. Then everything gets burned. But everything's double plus good.
Yeah, yes.
Everything's burned in 451.
Oh, that's right. Dang.
That's true. Yeah.
Got my
There's
numbers
Thought
mixed
Police in 1984.
Ah.
And 2021.
Fair enough.
Well, in 2005, we were supposed to have.
And on that note, we are going to have a raid at
Hoverboards.
the front door here in just a few minutes.
FBI.
Hold on. All right.
There we go. All right. All right. So last we had our adventurers going to Ontorel? Elturel?
Elturel.
And teleporting there. Unfortunately, our normal game master isn't feeling well tonight, and so I'll be taking over, much to his chagrin. There we go. That would work as well as anything. His demise, maybe.
Or dismay. There we go. That's
There we
what
go.
it is.
Do you
Well,
want to say agony?
I'm clearly not gonna be able to level you up during this mission, because that's.
Well, what's the
I
point
gained
then?
5 levels. Yeah,
Rage
yeah.
quit!
Is there going to be good loot at least?
Is there any loops?
There will be loot, and it should only be temporary loot. So again, it should not be affecting the.
Well, then what's the
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
Whatever we get, we gotta use right now, this session.
That's actually really one of the game mechanics in the game. They have things called, Arcana of the Ancients is set on Earth 1 billion years in the future.
Whoa.
And so there have been like 9 different civilizations, that, like empires that have come and gone. And some of them are alien empires. Sometimes Earth, Earth was completely void of humanity entirely, and then we came back for some reason. So like bizarre things have happened, magical-like things have happened. There's nanobots. There's all sorts of things, and so pretty much anything can happen. Whether it be science fiction or fantasy in this world, and you usually have a sci-fi explanation for it.
Yeah, it was less than 1 billion years ago.
Yeah.
End of story. Plausible.
Yeah. Also, Mercury's gone for some reason. Nobody knows why.
The planet?
The
Yeah,
planet,
yeah.
not the
Okay.
element.
Yeah, not the.
I was like, which one?
Yeah. But the
The
sun
god.
still exists, which you would figure it would have changed proportions or at least burned out or something like that.
It
Somehow,
shouldn't have,
so-
somebody did some sort of sciencey thing and fixed that to make sure it
Yes.
didn't
Well,
grow too
the sun
big.
is based off of fusion, not fission. So if you can replicate fusion, then you can keep the sun going.
I think the problem is more it expands at some point, though. Over time, it's supposed to expand.
No, I don't think so.
Well, there are multiple ways that it could react, whether it be getting smaller and more compact or expanding out.
Yeah.
We are going to sit here and we need to know the exact scientific
The
explanation.
sun's too small to cause a black hole, so it'll be expanding, not contracting.
Somehow Mercury
Sounds
was
good.
probably sacrificed for it. In any case,
Somebody kicked it.
yeah. But of course, since it's 1 billion years in the future, nobody knows Mercury existed. So, as far as we know,
Mercury, what?
The
The element. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still
But
there.
the element is not gone.
Yeah. The planet, though. Maybe in the Greek
The point.
gods. So, anyway, the Roman god wouldn't have been.
Roman.
Roman. Okay. Yes.
Yep,
There you
the
go.
Mercury was Roman.
Exactly.
Roman equivalent. Hermes. Alright.
So, mid-teleportation, some of you are discover
Most of
yourselves.
us.
Huh?
Most of us,
Mhm.
actually.
Yes, yes. Discover yourselves on a metal platform with a guy that's in very nice clothing, standing at like a control panel. Not sure you necessarily even know what a control panel will be, but at a large tablet of some sort made out of metal, and just poking at things, and looks up and looks. Oh, it did stuff. Hi there.
Hello?
Uh,
This isn't
I-
Elturel, is it?
This does not look like hell.
No, it is not, and you're here on purpose. Yes, you're here for a reason. Let me just look at this.
Yes, we were going to Elturel.
Oh, okay.
In hell.
All right. Well, this platform seems to be able to commandeer teleportation. And so I activated it right when you started teleporting, and so I got you here.
And where is here? Who are you? And what are we doing?
Here is I forget. Do they actually still call it Earth in the future then, or historically it's called Earth. You can call it what you want. I am Ray. Ray Stantz, and I am a priestess Stantz, and I brought you here to complete a quest, and fortunately for y'all, the platform here says you should only be here for 48 hours. Then you should automatically go back to wherever you were intending to go.
Yeah, we don't got time for this. You need to send us back now. Like, the rest of our party is there. We're not supposed to be here. I don't know who you are. We don't take jobs from strangers.
Told you, you kind of look like adventurers.
They pay.
They do pay.
If they pay.
Ah, yes. Wait a minute, let me guess. From a roll, check for him. Cool, man. First roll a natural 20. You're all from Faerun, aren't you? You're all, that's the world that you're from.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I spent a year there. It was great. Got a lot of followers. You might have heard of me. You've heard my group. We do a lot of copying and collating.
Isn't that
actually.
that one weird religion?
You can do a religion check. Roll for a religion
Pretty
check.
sure it's a
Religion, shit.
cult, not a religion.
11.
I don't think you know anything.
I
You
feel
remember
like
it
I've
being
heard it.
you remember it being mentioned that there were some pamphlets of it in the library
There
that
were
you left
some
in, but
pamphlets.
Yeah, no, I know
Wasn't
people
there some
left in it.
pamphlets or something about that?
Here.
That was.
We all do.
the religious one doesn't know.
We're just all like,
Yeah.
I guess also
I don't-
roll for since Faust is with you.
yeah. Faust should know.
I rolled a 19 for him.
All right.
These are good dice. Yeah. So a 30. All right.
Take it away.
11 intelligence, 11 religious knowledge. Yes. Very small following. Yes. Great. I can talk to myself. Awesome. the bane of every game master. Oh yes, exactly. Do you have all my pamphlets? Yes, I do. Would you mind signing? I would love signing.
Yeah, no
Faust,
thanks,
this is
bro.
not
They're
the
all
time.
they're all in my handwriting anyway, so I won't personally sign this for you. Who are you? Dr. Johann George Faust. Why thank you. I'm
All
sorry.
right, so Faust, since you know something about this Ray dude, since you're getting autographs and whatnot, we were supposed to be going to El Terrell. Like, I don't even know anything about this stance business, because unless it's related to fighting, I don't really give a rip.
Okay.
So,
Stance replies with, okay, don't worry. We figured out, me and my other adventuring party, they're finding some things for our vehicle.
or what?
We have a vehicle. It flies.
It's a vehicle.
I think technically we
I
do
mean,
know
have you
what
seen
it is.
carts and boats?
They
You
call
have
them
a
vehicles.
flying cart?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
A fly.
What do the horses look like?
It doesn't really use horsepower, so to speak.
Oh,
So-
donkey power.
Now, if it
Oxen?
flies, then it's probably griffins.
Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. But anyways, with donkeys, yes. It's another term for them. In any case, but like I said, I spent a year in Faerun, and trying to rebuild my following there, and or not really rebuild, it's get a new location. And when I came back, it ended up being 20 years here. So really, time moves a lot faster here than wherever you were going. So I might be maybe a couple hours spent there than for your 2 days here.
You better pay well. Otherwise, I'm in.
Yeah, no, I need to know how much we're getting paid, because I think it's only Clip Clop that's not here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's just Clip Clop. Probably. I don't really care. Okay, well, but I still want to know how much we're getting paid.
Hopefully, she doesn't wander off too
Now
far.
I get to trade
with her.
items from my character to.
It's just a juggling act.
Okay, how about a spyglass? How about a spyglass? It's worth 500 gold from where you're from, okay?
Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Very intricate
I
work.
do.
Guess we could do that.
Is Faust drooling over it? He just wants that and not the 500 gold.
He
Alright.
kind of made the point in the game that, like, okay, that was, worth 500 gold.
Alright, Sunshine, tell us what you need us to do.
Actually, if anybody wants to do an insight check on Ray.
Apparently not.
14.
I'm not
3.
appreciating. I got
Apparently,
a
I have
6.
no interest in figuring out who he is.
Yeah, you're just give me the money. That's all you want is the loots.
Yep.
Okay. Faust,
much notes.
Faust want to give it a roll? Because
But you know what? It really doesn't matter too much because, unfortunately, despite Ray's stance having a great charisma, I got a 1. So,
So we're all
20,
good.
19, 1. Okay, so Ray's like, oh, okay, you got me. This was an accident. All right.
oh, it was an axe.
Yeah.
So you really, so basically,
I pressed some buttons and yeah, I didn't know you were going to come here. It was glowing and I figured I'd push a button. Yeah.
excellent.
But now that you're here,
What's a button?
Now wait a second.
a lever, you've seen levers before,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Only it's smaller and it,
No, okay, but
You just press random levers?
if we were in accident getting here,
Can you get us back?
no, it seems to be all automated and pretty much like nobody nowadays knows how any of this works. We're fortunate it doesn't explode in our face normally.
So
and
why
we're
were you
standing
doing
on this.
To be fair, I wasn't being supervised.
In my defense.
Okay.
This keeps getting worse and worse.
So we weren't supposed to come here. We were accidentally brought here, and we're not even sure how we're going to get back.
Like I said, I'm reading this panel properly. It says you should be back in, I'll be like 47 hours and 55 minutes now.
Was this the panel that you weren't sure how to properly operate or understand initially?
I mean, I didn't know what the button would do, but I can read the text that it's got a countdown to it. I presume
It has
that
a
means,
countdown.
Yeah.
All right. So
So we have 47 hours and 45 minutes, or whatever you just said. 55 minutes, whatever.
until we go back, die.
Right, probably we're going to die because who knows what Clip Clop's going to be into by the time we get back there, if there's a delay of a couple hours. But you have a job for us, but you didn't even know we were going to be here.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing to lie to people.
So then the spyglass was just a joke too, huh?
No, it's actually worth something where you're from. Not as much here.
We're going to find out when we get back there that it's going to be worth like 2 gold.
Got any more loot?
Hey, can anybody do a check on that just to say like, can we roll and be like, okay, yeah, no, that actually is worth. I don't even know what kind of roll that would be.
I'm going to say perception. And 16. 16 says that I know what I'm talking about. That's loot.
Yeah. I mean that's legitimate value. At least it's what it's in on the game master in the player's handbook. you know,
Well, I got a
for loot.
20, a dirty 20, so okay.
Yeah.
I know my loots.
Yeah.
So
It's
let
worth
me
something.
investigate it so I can confirm that it actually is worth 500 gold.
It's a very good condition, very clean and everything.
Oh, hey, it is an original brass nautical, which means that it's worth its weight in gold. It's very heavy.
Brass worth its weight in gold.
Anyway,
Okay.
but you do have a job for us.
I'm aware of some possible adventures that could be had, to which treasures could be collected. Most treasures, admittedly, equipment here only lasts for like 1 or 2 shots and then it breaks. I mean, it's like that way with everything, literally.
Everything in this world breaks after 1 or 2 uses.
I mean, there's some things that are more rare that keep working, but if in the rarity that it does break, and there's a big explosion.
Is this platform going to work more than 2 uses?
Well, we only
Is
need
this
it
platform counting down to when it's not going to work?
You're like, I'm done.
Faust looks at it and
Faust to the rescue.
right, he's going to roll with disadvantage because he's never seen this kind of thing before. That's a 10
But fortunately
or
for him, he's got
12, so we'll go with the 10. Plus we'll go with Arcana, so 21.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that says that it's counting down to reverting back. Like there's a little icon here, a little a pictogram beside it that seems to indicate transporting back.
Okay. Now, what happens if we're not on this platform in 47 hours and 50 minutes? Do we have to be on this platform, or are we just going to phase out of existence?
Let me figure that out.
Somebody tell me, Ray or Faust?
We don't need an adventure. This is the adventure.
We're done.
How far can we push Ray's stance?
Poor Ray. It's going to be like, I'm never being unsupervised again.
I'm pretty sure there's something with you're phased. You're not phased properly in this world, and then when you in this timeline, not timeline, in this time period goes and clocks down, you'll be phased back to where you're supposed to go.
I have no idea what phased means.
She's better at this. Where's Phil?
Who's Phil?
He's my friend. He's my one follower. He kind of sees through it, but we.
So you had a tiny following back when you were on our world, which apparently we're on a different world now, but you only have one follower here. I don't think your success rate is going up.
There. Nobody's watching, but I'm sorry, I have the chat open. Anyways.
You're never gonna want to watch this one again, though.
Not even David's watching, he's just downstairs.
You should be texting and be like, David, you gotta watch.
It's hilarious.
Poor John's going through the ringer.
I think he would enjoy it.
Alright.
Too much.
Phil was.
Let's just do what he says and get on with this. What else? What's going to change? Apparently he can't send us back anyways.
You know what? Just because you're big and tall doesn't mean you get to decide what everybody gets to do.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, why don't you get down off of your high horse and come say that to my face?
Yeah, it does.
If it weren't for the fact that I've seen you fight, I'd be making your mace hit the ground. Alright, Sunshine, what you got?
Okay. Down south, probably about a 2-hour walk. There's a city called Glavis. It's about 20,000 people. And really it's like 3 small towns that happen to be close enough to each other that they just merged into like a bigger town. You got a port city. It's a port city. Part of it's on a hill. Part of it's also just farming community. But I've been told that there are some people there that they worship a couple of gods, siblings, Relia and Bianis. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Anyways, things are suddenly starting to happen over there. Like their sacrifices that they make to these gods are finally being taken. And so, I'm thinking, somebody's trying to con it. Somebody trying to go there, they heard about their religion, and they're finding a way to just teleport or to swipe away. Maybe they're invisible and they're swiping it away. I don't know.
Wait, are you saying that speaking with or dealing with deities doesn't occur here?
It's definitely less likely. I mean, I'm a believer, but it's just starting to happen over there, like just recently in the past few months.
Maybe they finally got it right.
For good measure, I'd like to cast light.
Okay.
I just want to make sure it works.
Okay. Yes. I did make the consideration of, after a long rest, you don't get your spells back, but that would be me.
Light's a cantrip.
Well, it's still kind of, yeah. I'm thinking like, normal spells if you were to,
Mhm.
use up your spell slots. The gods aren't here to bring it back to you, but no. Yeah, it's like, okay, yes.
So light works?
Light works, yes.
Okay.
This is why you should go with actual weapons. Those work almost anywhere.
I have magical weapons.
Yeah, use those, not your spells.
Blinged out over there.
That's
You
the
hear
whole-
that,
He has a
friend?
golden, he has a
Shine
golden
bright
mace.
like a diamond.
Like a gold.
Hey.
ingot.
Friend, what do you think of this place?
Friend is a mysterious.
Another voice into the mix.
You can make this easy.
Silence.
There's always that. It's not where you belong. It's not hell. Not hellish enough, at least.
I don't know. It seems pretty hellish.
Are you still good? Like, you got all your powers and things?
I'm still in here, so yes.
Okay.
Fine. Let's keep moving.
He's talking to himself now.
So weird.
He wasn't doing this before I,
Kick the bucket.
shrank.
Kick the bucket.
At least I went down fighting.
Yeah.
I recall, I think you were still outside the door.
No.
You weren't even there.
There's issues over there.
Anyways.
Why am I saying you died earlier, but now you came back and something else?
You know what, Sunshine? Unless you want to join your
Right.
little happy Ravine, I wouldn't talk about it.
It seemed like my friend Phil, he also went through the same experience. He was a bugbear, now he's a dragonborn.
Could be a survivor's kit.
Hold me back. Hold me back. Why you little?
I actually literally didn't make the connection. Like, you were a dragonborn until I actually just said it now. Yeah.
You didn't do that on purpose?
Nah, that's what happened in the character. I
That
was
legit
but-
happened.
Yeah.
We better.
That's funny.
We better get out of here before I murder Sunshine. All right.
You really can't figure out names.
You know what? Until they give me a reason, I just really don't care.
Hmm. Okay.
You're just lucky we fought together before all this happened. Otherwise, I'd be giving you some weird name.
So, you said it's a 2-hour walk, but you said you had a horseless flying cart.
Yes, yes. My colleagues are presently going to find some ciphers, the trinkets that lie about this world that work temporarily, in order to try to refill it. It consumes these.
So what are we supposed to do? Walk or fly or what are what?
Oh, you know what? Let's see. I don't actually have the spell sending. That would be useful.
I'm thinking if you just pick up Sunshine and you hit it just right, maybe we could blow a hole through this thing with him.
Okay, okay. Oh wait, here they are now.
You need to get the tiny little murderous out of here.
So this very large, cylindrical, not cylindrical, an octopus-like thing. That it's all metal though. It has tendrils underneath it. Is floating above the ground towards you.
Somebody
It's
cast
large size.
levitate.
It's. He
Is
said
that very
it
enough
was a
description of
horseless
it?
cart.
Good enough.
That's
Okay.
a metal octopus jellyfish thingy. I'm not getting it a metal jellyfish.
Is that the vehicle?
That's it, the vehicle, yes.
That doesn't look like a cart.
It makes transport easier.
Hmm.
We cart things around with it. I mean, using cart as a verb as opposed to a noun. Let's say that.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, it's nothing better than walking, I suppose. How long does the levitate spell last on it?
As long as we keep feeding it the ciphers, it'll keep just floating.
Wait, it's alive?
It does. It is, yes. In a manner of speaking.
And in what way is it alive that you
Yeah,
want us to
not-
climb into it?
Yeah, no.
I mean, it hasn't eaten. We've had those parts removed.
Yeah, no.
We have a safe area in it to be able to be in ourselves, and the feeding part's on the other side. So
You first.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
But don't forget, you've got Faust here, man. He could just be like, oh yes, let's go.
All right. Faust do at least. Yeah, he'll do an Arcana check again with disadvantage 10 or 15. So we'll go with 10 again. 11, so 21. I mean, unless he rolls a 1 on something intelligence based, he's probably got it.
So he's hopping in this thing probably and looking at it.
He's fascinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And,
fascinated.
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 Yeah. Why did you get my dentures? All right. And in fact, there were you have 3 gnomes and a minotaur.
The joke was the Faust.
Well,
Or is it Faust?
It's
Oh,
Faust.
sorry.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's Faust. Faustinated.
He's
He's Faustinated with it. That's what I meant, the joke. But
They sounded similar.
yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so Faust is he's in it. He's
Yeah.
okay.
It seems to be safe, people.
You
Comrades.
first, Ray.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, whatever.
I guess we're going in this thing.
Weird.
I know it's been
I will pay you a gold
months
to grab
since we
sunshine.
played through that.
I like my loot.
Freaking when our my
I want to drive this cart.
It's not a card,
Alton
it's a
and-
jellyfish.
what's my dad's name?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Anyways, so there's 2 elephant men in here. Actual
Luxor.
humanoid. Huh?
Luxor.
Luxor. That's the fighter that he made.
I thought that was Luxor Jr.
Okay. It is that. Anyways, again, it's been months since we've played them, so yeah. And my dad can't just carry a sheet with him, so I can't just look at it. So yes, Luxor Jr., Luxor, Alton. I'm afraid you have your robot with you.
Mm-hmm.
Pony,
The battle pony, yes.
Battle Pony, yes. Then of course you got Phil, the black dragonborn.
If you feel tension rising in the jellyfish.
I motion to Ray. Ray talks to Alton and says, "Okay, we really need to get this thing moving fast. There's some tension in here. We're only gonna be here for 2 days. I kind of made a deal with them. We can move this along. Just trust me. I know it's gonna cost us some supplies, some ciphers, but it'll be worth it. Just to get them away from me. Okay, cool.
So now you're.
I'm talking to Alton, or Ray is talking to Alton. He's playing Alton, so."
What did you do?
I pushed the button.
I'm the one that pushes the buttons, and when I do, they generally kill things.
Well, this brought people. They're alive, aren't they?
You handed him a pamphlet, didn't you?
Hey, well, that's for an autograph, the little one. The one that looks emaciated.
so you
Calm down,
rock
little one.
fools.
Pat me one more time.
I mean, we're going to try to get rid of them. That's
Why
the
are they
point.
fighting?
They have their own issues. I don't know why. Why do we fight? We don't fight. We're on good terms. Oh, we're on good terms. Anyways.
Let's just go.
Okay. Flying hopefully just takes us like a half hour.
So it's
You
10
need
miles
what?
an
I
hour?
need a sword or something.
12 miles an hour?
It's over there.
It's like 12 miles an hour then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if it takes a half hour, normally it would take 2 hours to walk, and then that means 4 times the speed of walking, which is about 2.5 to 3 miles an hour. So this flying
You
is
really
hard.
need to be careful now.
No, it's okay. I promise this isn't for him. I was trying to pay him off to throw somebody overboard, but but no, this is so I can sit here and just stare at the sunshine and Phil. I don't even know who Phil is or where Phil is. But do be careful, please. I really don't want to stab a shark or something. So, it's not shark, no.
No.
But this is
I was curious.
The pointy end is still pointy.
I'm
That's
Jade.
fair.
Yeah. Well, I've stabbed my foot with her crocheting needles
No,
before.
knitting needle.
Knitting needles,
Yeah.
sorry.
I was gonna say it'd be impressive to stab it with a crochet needle.
Well, you can get
You
really,
wouldn't
really
get that
small
back out
ones.
easy.
No.
No.
You can get
Thankfully, it was just knitting needles.
the really tiny crochet needles though would go in pretty easily and not terrible at coming out, although still, yeah, be
Mhm.
ripping if it didn't break.
So mad right now.
Okay, I went to Phil. Okay, Phil, maybe you should just stay over here in the corner. Just stay away from the. There you go.
Right?
Stone, yes.
Intimidating, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, so we fly through quickly. Okay, here we are. We are at Glavis, place for adventure. We're going to find some riches, solve some problems, probably kill some creatures. Have an adventure. Okay, bye.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, we have other things to do. We're trying to kill a goddess. But she claims she's a goddess. She's also fake.
I think you're just trying to get us away from the platform.
Well, I mean, this is just something for you to do. It's
I'll let him go. If we stay one more minute with him, I don't know how much longer I can hold on. I don't know how much sharper my sword can get. I'm holding myself back by the barest thread.
I kind of want to see this happen. Because knowing the character, he's level 9.
He's a sorcerer, so he doesn't have a lot of hit points. But yeah, he could probably kill you with a word.
A word.
Power word. Kill.
Oh yes, kill. I remember that.
Yes. His word is hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid!
Yeah, that's how it went.
Yeah.
Bleed from butt!
I kind of figured it would be a word that he wouldn't accidentally say. Probably.
Doesn't he have range?
He has that too, yeah.
Alright, well.
I mean, he could banish you all back to where you're going, but he doesn't need to tell you that.
Yeah, there's certain information that's better to keep from errors.
So you're going to come back and take us back to the platform, right?
Like I said, it's going to do it automatically. You know, you're
And you know that because you knew exactly what that button did when you pressed it, right?
Dude, remember Vampire Reddit? I'm pretty sure Vampire knows what's going on.
Dr. Faust? Okay.
All right, let's.
I think it can get a little sharper.
You're continuing the labeling. Okay, it's how we cope with things. All right.
She has some small issues.
Yeah, well, at least I don't have gender issues, Thorbina. I'm just throwing it.
I'm at peace with things.
I can make you at pieces of things.
She said we should go, like, explore this new city. Like, maybe there would be some books I could read. I don't know.
Maybe there'll be somebody I can kill. I'm assuming that during this whole altercation, Ray got the heck out of Dodge.
Hey, you sort of walk down the ramp already. He's like, okay, here you go. Here's the adventure. Yeah, here's the city.
So we're supposed to figure out why the sacrifices are actually being taken and how.
So I might as well go look at where the sacrifices take place.
I mean, you could do that. You could do maybe there's other adventures here too. I don't know. There's some guy called Anders the Jack. I don't know what his deal is. He's somebody that's powerful here.
Well, let's go look at these sacrifices and see what's going on there.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Oh, got a visitor.
Yeah. Thank you. When the movie's over, come back up and tell me.
So, where is this place?
Where's Glavis or where's the?
Where
temple.
the sacrifice is taking place. We're supposed to walk there. We're grabbing Joe Schmo off the street. Where do you guys offer your sacrifices at?
Wouldn't it be, where do you guys offer your sacrifices at?
Since this is metagaming, I don't have to be angry at it.
Where's the altar?
And remember, I'm wearing my high heels. I've got an extra 3 inches. So now, yeah, actually, it'd be more like, where are your sacrifices being?
Oh, we've since the sacrifices have taken up so much, have become so effective apparently. We've made more locations to make sacrifices. So we have one at most corners of the street. You just make a sacrifice where you want. You just put what it is you're wanting to sacrifice, and it just goes.
And what do you typically sacrifice?
Food, or the occasional cipher, or sometimes medicine.
Do you say any ritual when you do this?
Certainly. All right, I'm just going to read the text here. Might as well do that. The ceremonies of Relia and Banes involve songs, elaborate costumes, and significant rituals, with hand gestures, keywords, and repetitive phrases. Worshippers reenact myths of the brother and sister overcoming adversity, healing the sick, and even giving life to various kinds of plants and animals as boons to humanity.
Somebody's working the street corner.
This is like watching someone roll a 1 to open a bag of popcorn.
Have you opened one of these before?
No, but there is a giant sharp thing right there.
Not that sharp.
You're not talking
I'm also
about
trying not to
right?
make it do boo-boo. I mean, it is
Comical.
boom chicka pop, but I don't want to make a boom
There you go.
either. Gracias.
Okay. Well, no, that's not good enough. I don't want just regular street corners. Where did you guys first start doing the sacrifices?
Oh, at this temple over here.
Alright, let's go there. There's temple over here, that's where we're going.
All right.
Should we break an altar?
Yeah, I like watching you hit the floor.
The altar's in the wall.
As we're walking through here, obviously seemingly with purpose, you end up seeing a guy with a fairly large amount of armor on. He's got some badges on. And says, you all, you seem to be are you adventurers? You're not from around here?
No.
Who are you?
That's right. I answered the question.
No,
Yeah,
we're not from around here.
There you go. I'm Wenson Brebe, Chief Constable of the City Guard.
Do you know Ray Stantz?
I've heard of him.
Alright, well, We're here investigating on his behalf.
Ah. He didn't try to sell you any glowing stones, did he?
No.
Dude, if he'd spent one more minute in my presence, he would have become a glowing stone. He nearly peed glowing stones. No, he didn't sell us anything.
Okay. Okay. Good. He's been trying to pawn those glowing stones off us. Oh, a couple weeks ago he did. You know.
Great, a liar and a scammer. This sounds better and better every day,
Well,
every minute.
it's from a city much further down south. He didn't think we were aware of them, so I mean, they're stones that glow. That's all they do. They're not really special. I mean, at least nobody's figured out anything special about them. So I don't know.
Like,
To be fair, he didn't lie about them. Just, made them seem special. They weren't. So I guess I was lying. Okay.
is there,
That's called
Yeah,
deception.
that's deception. Yeah.
so is there something we can help you with?
All right. Again, read in text. It's easier that way. I think Aurelia and Belanes are evil. Are evil. Yeah. Are real. That's the word it says here. Are real.
They're real evil?
I've been up since 4, all right?
Oh, really?
You know what?
The
Just
joke about real?
shall we get you
Oh,
we
really?
get some
Yeah.
popcorn? You can just start throwing it at people who are heckling you.
No, not the brother and sister you see in the marble statues at the temples, but some kind of invisible beings. Maybe they're the source of the religion. Maybe they just came along and took advantage of it. But there's something really there, under the temples, within the walls, I think. Or at least that's what my gut says. With my own eyes, I've seen food placed upon these altars disappear. Well, not really disappear per se, but okay, I watched them be consumed. That's the word I would use. When it happened, there was a sort of burning smell in the air, and I heard a kind of crackling sound like a distant fire. I won't lie to you, it scared me. There's things left over from the far past, things I don't understand. Some of them are smart and hungry and maybe vengeful.
The
Has
distant.
the town done anything to annoy something?
Don't think so. We mostly tend to ourselves.
Well, you said they could be vengeful.
Again, this place is probably a city built on top of another city, built on another city. It's this place is old, so who knows what might have previously lived here, and they see us as being squatters on their home, maybe. Who knows? I've heard of stranger things.
A library or
Me too.
something that would tell
Yes, books. Yes.
something we could look up the history of the place.
Sure. Go right ahead. Temple's over there, and the library's over on the other side of the block over there.
You guys want to check out the temple?
Well, I sure as heck don't want to go look at books.
Should we send Faust to go look at the books?
Yeah. Bye, Faust.
I'll find you in the temple then.
Probably we'll have to find you in the library, wouldn't we?
I'd be really quick. I swear.
Sure. Right.
Okay.
Just
Bye.
looking up the history of the town. No
Sure,
reading.
the town.
Regarding these two.
No reading
beings.
anything else.
Never find the amazing technologies they have around here, and how we just flew in a flying octopus thing, or whatever that was. Okay.
1 hour. You have 1 hour.
Okay.
If I have to come find you, we're going to see how well you resemble a snake going into the ground.
Again, I'm feeling attacked there verbally, but okay.
Would you like to make it attacked physically? 1 hour, Faust. That's what you've got.
I'll make it 59 minutes. Okay. All right.
To the temple we go.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, the one less voice for me to deal with for a moment. All right.
Do you want to put some water or something? One, two, three.
Oh no, I have one right here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, making sure you have.
So
No, I
what's in the
don't.
temple?
You want another water?
Sure. Roy J. on mine. David already had a couple waters over here too.
You can just drink his waters, right?
You're also welcome to the that Buckeye Crunch that was in there. It's basically like popcorn, but with the peanut butter and chocolate on it, like
yeah.
Buckeye.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Might pull that out because it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can try it with the girls.
I'm gonna give them some chips and then maybe when they come up after the next movie. So.
You're welcome to have all those Sun Chips as you want. David doesn't eat any of them, and they're too hard in my mouth right now. So, yeah.
That's frustrating.
Popcorn that works out fine for me. You know, it dissolves well enough. You know, in the
And you don't get those little pieces stuck.
There doesn't really get stuck into. So yeah.
He's half as likely to get it stuck as we are.
That is nice.
Yes.
So okay. Anyway, so 3 of us are in the temple.
Yes.
What do we see?
You find various statues. Each statue is a pair of statues. They a man and a woman. They look very similar to each other. They're various types of gestures. They're like holding out like in prayer or in praise or some variation of such. Or they're holding hands with each other, and with a weapon in each hand, like they're going against an enemy, but they're allies together. You also see a little platform in front of each one that's very easily made for anybody who wants to make a sacrifice of some sort.
Well, for good measure, I'll put a candle on one of the things and see what happens.
Okay.
We don't need candles for anything.
No. Well, I was gonna say you should
Is
also.
there a clip clop?
Yeah.
Did you snag those from Click Clop?
No, I had a candle.
And that entire time she was haggling, you wouldn't give her to her?
Didn't ask.
You sure didn't.
Siblings.
But do you have a spell or something you can do to check to see if these statues have any magical properties?
Not today.
Not today.
What do we say to the god death?
Not
Today.
Should I break one? Last time we got a golden mace out of it.
It's not Garl Glitter Gold, so go for it.
What are you wanting to do?
Well, we lit the candle and see what happens to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anything happen with the candle?
You wait there a moment, and yes, the candle seems to just dematerialize and just disappear.
All at once?
It seems to go from the bottom to the top very quickly.
Well, friend, do you know what happened to the candle?
Taken.
Taken where?
How am I to know? I'm not from here. I'm in the shield.
Worth a try.
you-
You know how it was taken?
Looks like a teleportation spell of some sort.
Do you know how we could track it?
Do you have to spell locate object?
Not today.
Well, then not today.
Okay, plan B. Go for it.
What's plan B?
Break the statue.
Break us.
Is there anyone else in this temple with us?
There are a couple people there, reading texts and just looking up and praying to the.
Do an agility roll to see if you can fake an accident where you send your mace flying and it accidentally hits a statue and breaks it.
Can I do that?
I would say that as being a performance check.
Performance check?
Performance. You're performing the action of.
Yeah, and my weapon will break it.
I mean, it would require you damage, but it's mostly it's to see first as to whether or not you can.
Whether it's believable, you're just hacking at it, or oh.
Whether you manage to make a convincing flip to send your mace flying at it.
Okay.
Do Do you have any added? It's under charisma. Do you have any additives for performance?
Nope, I have a 1 there. No, we're gonna break it anyways, right? 14.
All right. People look, what? Oh no! And like concerned as opposed to like, what are you doing? Appearance. And roll to attack to see if you actually make contact with it.
Nope. 8.
Is that a 1?
That's a 1.
Is anybody beside you?
They're all short.
True.
We just got shorter.
No. I'll say that you threw your mace and it fell out of your hand, as opposed to it actually successfully hitting anything.
My bad.
Alright.
I'm gonna pick up a
So,
weapon.
plan A is no good.
Great
Plan
club.
B, you're terrible. But I guess I do enjoy watching your weapon hit the floor. You are very good at
Let the
hitting.
weapons hit the floor.
Alright. Anybody else have any bright ideas on how to track these things?
I cast light on my shield.
Okay.
Bright idea.
Oh, shit. And it's
And-
getting sharper. It's sharper.
One of the people there said, "You sacrificed a candle and you were given light. Wonderful.
No. No,
Clearly, that's
Garl.
what happened.
Garl gives me the ability to do this.
Name your God however you will, but you make a sacrifice and miracle is made."
Dude, don't argue with the local flavors. Alright.
But I clearly have to convert them.
We do not have time for this.
You should see what happens if I go with a torch.
Alright.
And we want to do like an investigation check on
No, why
the altar.
Yeah, investigate.
4.
It's just,
18.
I'm just so angry
Yes,
I
18.
can't do anything.
Okay.
It's weird. I occasionally have these spurts of like, ah!
You don't necessarily understand what it means, but like it appears that like most of it is stone, but there's a portion at like the center of the stone that seems to have runes on it, at least from your medieval fantasy perspective. Runes on it that are very fine lines that are very very small. But it seems that it's something like makes contact with it is small enough weight to it that it would possibly react in some way.
How big's the area? Like for that the runes are on?
Oh, I would say a foot diameter.
I think we should take something big and stick it on here and see if it'll actually. be
I got an
accepted.
idea. I'm gonna step up. I'm small.
I mean, okay.
What happens if you're consumed though?
Then he'll find out where everything's going.
But we won't know where he went. And we won't know either.
Look for the explosions.
We've got to be able to find something. Can I just pick up another one of these statues and stick it on top and see what
Yeah, I'm gonna
happens?
just step up.
Sacrifices.
He's
Okay,
definitely.
you step on top of there. You're like, why are you doing that? That's disrespectful.
Maybe it'll work.
Dude,
Sacrifice yourself.
I want to see where it goes.
It goes to the gods.
great. Let him go to the gods. Go back to your praying.
He's stepping on it. You have to clean that later.
I'm not filthy.
I don't know where you stepped in.
Dude, either go back to your praying or leave us alone.
Fine.
Do I need to roll an intimidation check?
Roll intimidation, yeah.
Oh, for Pete's
Apparently,
sake.
you're too small to be
Too
intimidating.
small to be intimidating.
Go back to your prayers.
Oh,
Anything happening?
No. It seems that despite your small stature and possibly even standing on 1 foot, you are too heavy for it, possibly.
Hmm. Do we have anything that's like worthless that nobody would want that
Put
we
one
can
of
put
your
up there?
put one of your day's rations on there.
No, because they take food sometimes.
Yeah, so they might not want a day's ration that we've been carrying around for the past who knows how long and have never eaten. So who knows what kind of
Hmm. I think we need to put
What
a
if we
shoe
tied
on
a
there.
string to something?
A long piece of rope to it. I was thinking we could throw a shoe on there. Gods aren't
Throws
gonna.
a shoe.
Well, the gods aren't gonna take the shoe. Normally speaking,
What if they're
but if it takes it,
what if they're deities of footwear? It could be Nike.
yeah, I guess that's true.
Or Adidas.
Nike was
I know. I didn't know any other comparison.
Well, let's
so.
put a piece of string or rope around something. What we have, we can.
I got more candles.
All right, let's put a piece of string on it. See
Okay.
what happens?
do you have a string?
We can tease one out of the rope.
Alright.
All right, let's tie string to a candle, and
50 feet of string, just in case.
I don't think we need that much, but
10 feet.
10 feet works.
Okay. You do that. You set it on there, and it seems to fizzle away. And within the proximity of the 4 foot, the 1 foot diameter, it just seems to sort of cut off, maybe even like burn a little bit the edge of the rope.
And
Whew,
it falls
I'm
off.
glad that didn't work when I was there.
I told you that was a bad idea.
You didn't know this.
I
Okay,
said
well,
bad idea. I didn't tell you. I knew it would happen.
what does it mean that it burned the rope? Is it actually a teleportation spell or is it a destroying spell?
I don't know. Maybe we should look into the base of this statue.
Alright, let's do a perception on the base of the statue.
All right.
I'm completely worthless today.
Excuse me.
You figure you have a closer view to it. It's
Yeah,
more
you would
small now,
think.
so-
Apparently, I
These are going
Same
into
as her.
Dice Dungeon too.
6.
Oh, there might be a slight miscommunication. Let's have him help us look into the base of the statue.
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
There you
Are we talking statue or altar?
go. Just anything stone in the immediate vicinity that's not the ground.
All right, I'm gonna pull my great club and smash.
Okay.
And Draka's smash.
Okay. You're gonna try to attack it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What attack?
21. Take a hit.
That would definitely hit. Yeah. What were you attacking?
Huh?
What part were you
The altar
Okay.
with my great club because I'm assuming bludgeoning damage is better than slashing when dealing with
Sure.
stone.
Sure. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I have to roll damage?
Roll damage. Sure.
Okay. That is a 1d8.
91.
Right in front.
5 damage?
5 damage. Okay. You took a good chip off of it. A good chunk, and you do end up seeing like more of these runes going downward.
Inside it?
In the inside of it, yeah. Like a little crystal.
Hmm.
So maybe it's something
This is
below the
magical.
temple?
Now, wait, how did runes get inside of a statue? Okay, now we still have onlookers here.
Yeah.
Are they
Especially
still
now.
willing to talk to us, or are they now completely horrified and?
They tend to be like just sort of walking away, not making eye contact, and you suspect probably they're going to be calling for the guard. Which actually you did talk to the guard, but they didn't, the chief of the guard, but he didn't tell you to start breaking things. He just told you to investigate.
Work faster.
You need him. Do we really want him to demolish one?
We need to see where it goes.
Can't we just push it over? Can't we just do a strength roll and just push it over? It's a statue.
I'm not really worried how you do it.
Strength
I,
check.
I make a strength check, okay?
You can bull rush it.
uh, 20. No wait. So strength check would be strength modifier plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 17.
Alright. We can say that that's the legs because you're trying to push forward into it, so you can add your proficiency to it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
21 then, yeah.
Alright. Let's say
Would that be
if you-
athletics then?
Oh yeah, athletics, yeah.
Yeah,
think
but that
so,
would still be
that's
the same.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, ultimately the same, but I'm like, we're adding proficiency. That's
Yeah.
pretty much everything that's in the. Anyways, sorry, go ahead.
Alright.
You don't really push it down, but you do push it off to the side enough that you see that there is a larger crystal that seems to be going down into the ground. That seems to have a faint glow to it.
Can we pull the crystal out?
It seems to be embedded in the stone, but you can certainly try to attack it again.
Does the crystal look like it's worth anything? I mean, a large crystal. That sounds expensive.
That's true.
Potentially, I mean it's not diamond, but it is a finely cut crystal.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to break the stone around it without breaking the crystal.
Shards are still worth something.
They're gonna call the guard here soon. I'd rather not make a bigger mess.
We'll deal with
You must want to make it maybe a perception check around the.
Let's make a percent. I'm gonna check it out before I go smashing. I do like smash, but you know,
19.
18.
Okay, both of you notice then that there are more. They look like just like stone runes that are going from each of these, the base of each of these altars. They go behind it, from the altar behind the statue, and then they go behind along the walls, and then they go to the front end of the temple. To behind a door.
All these altars are connected with these rune line things.
Let's follow the rune line things.
Before we go breaking this thing. Yeah.
Can you push the statue back?
And this strength saving check throw, if I moved it once, I'm assuming I can move it back.
I'll say it's a lower DC. I never determined what the DC was in the first place, but
It's not moving.
you did not move that.
Nope.
My goodness.
13.
Yeah, so
8 plus 2 plus 3.
Yeah, so 13. Am I able to push it back?
Not really. A little bit, like maybe an inch, but it was you only moved like a foot. So
Alright, well, I tried.
Alright,
Alright.
well, let's just go.
You're just assuming I can't do it?
Alright, you want. Alright.
So I assumed you wouldn't care about trying.
Yeah, you're probably right. Alright. Let's follow these lines.
Just remember, no going down until. How much more time does Faust have?
30.
30 minutes sounds good.
Okay. So no going down because we still need to be able to go get Faust because I'm really interested to see if I can drive him into the ground like a snake. If he doesn't show up here in time.
Well, if we go down and we push him down, we turn him down into the ground.
You think you're so funny.
I know, right?
Yeah. No going down.
Alright.
Follow
Let's go
the
into, we're following the lines.
So we came to they went to a door, so we need to open the door.
Is the door unlocked?
Yes.
Alright. We're not
Open the
going to
door.
spend 10 minutes on the door.
Yeah. Do we need to put our ear to the door before we?
Do we need to sniff on the other side?
Well, we sniff the air.
Sniff check.
All right. So we open the door. What do we see?
Yeah, you see a spiral staircase, stone staircase coming down.
Of course.
Well, we did notice that the ley lines are in the ground,
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah, he just rolled for Faust. He rolled a 1, and then he rolled 2 5s. So he's not finding the information he feels like that would be useful to figure out what's going on here. Yeah.
But is he able to keep track of time with rolling a 1?
That's my first thought too. He rolled a 1. He lost track of time.
So many books.
We should just go down. I'm sure File will still find us at some point.
He'll just
And
follow the destruction. Yeah.
if we figure it out, then you don't have to be annoyed if he doesn't make it.
I think you kind of missed the point. Like, I gave him a time limit, and I really want to know if I can drive him into the ground like a stake.
Do you have a hammer?
It doesn't matter. I'll get creative.
Okay.
Thorby, why don't you go get him? Because we're
No,
probably
I-
gonna want him when we go down, since he knows a lot of stuff. I'm not sure it's always useful. Sometimes. We should probably grab him. What he's gonna find is probably not gonna help us at this point.
He might find something useful.
Yeah, no, he's only been there for about 30 minutes. Give him the rest of his time. Why are you trying to steal what little joy I'm finding right now?
Let's just go see what's right around the stairs.
Go down the stairs. We don't have to go any further.
Man, I still got light up on my shield.
Smell the air.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, so we descend the staircase. Do we need to roll a perception as we, well, let's roll perception as we walk down the staircase to see if we can still see runes trailing down. There we go. Slightly better.
Come on.
20.
I have a 15.
Yes, you do still see the runes going down.
What are they? I forget. Are they glowing, pulsating, or are they just etched in the wall?
At this end, they seem to be etched in the wall. They only seem to be glowing at the opposite end, where the
Altar was?
altar was. Yeah.
So is there anything at the base of the stairs?
Yes. You seem to find 4 creatures that are.
Do you need to grab something off the shelf?
Yes. Let's see if there's anything viable here. There's sorter guys in here. Why are there sorter guys in here with the D&D guys? David! David! What are you doing?
Dun dun dun.
Taking them where no Romulan has gone before?
Of course. Would anybody like to find me 4 quadruped creatures?
4 quadruped creatures.
Yes.
What did I tell you about going down?
Most of them will probably be on the left side and the center.
Well, I mean, there's an owlbear here. You're not specifying something.
Okay. They are medium-sized monstrosities. Medium
Alright.
monstrosities.
You kind of look there. You. Oh, that's large. You're medium. And you're 4 random quadruped,
Monstrosities.
even though one's a fish.
It's
Quadruped at all.
a monstrosity.
It has feet.
It has 4 fins. And then the, yeah, it has more.
It's a fish that walks.
Is a fish that talks.
Next is ram. Okay. So do you have a marching order?
No, probably the Minotaur is on first.
Yep. Thorby's behind. And, Aristraz.
Ares.
Ares. Even your name's shorter.
No, my name has always been Ares. My short, or that's been the short name, because Anastas is really hard to say.
Dorby's my short name.
Oh, what's your full name?
Dorby.
She's short.
But I always had Ares. It was easier to chant in the arena.
Ares struts. Ares struts.
Yeah, Ares was a lot easier to chant.
Ares. I go by Andros sometimes.
Let's roll for initiative.
Oh,
Initiate.
what did I tell you about going down?
Fell into a burning fire.
4.
19.
And I really wanted to be the one to go first with what I have planned. Like, yeah.
But nope. Were you gonna like throw your shield and watch it bounce on the enemies?
I was gonna do something with the shield.
Of course.
When you have a demon lord at your disposal,
Right. Things should get interesting.
Okay, sorry, you had
15.
15,
19.
19, and 4.
4.
Okay. Alright, was it first?
Alright.
I'm assuming they're attacking us.
Yes, yes. They are snarling. Okay, technically, these are two-legged pseudo-primates with prominent teeth, 4 arms, 2 organic and 2 metallic, and large mechanical sockets on their back.
Well, if you said they were bipedal, I would have got you that.
It was like leaning down. I didn't read the description up here yet.
One of them fits the bill,
Yeah.
sort of. They're all the same.
I know, it just, normally I would charge right in, but I'm feeling unsure because of my small stature.
You can save your action and wait for them to attack, but it's just your action. You wouldn't have your bonus action
I know.
extra attack. Do you have anything you can throw?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a crossbow.
Oh, well, just shoot one.
Yeah, so it's just my crossbow's not going to do anywhere near as much damage as my longswords would have. But
It'd be better to save your action in that case.
the movie over? Of course. Okay, well, I'm going to shoot the one that's closest to us with a crossbow.
Which one's the closest? The two-legged one?
And I'm pretty sure I miss because I've got a 10.
10 total?
Yeah,
Yes, that'll miss.
yeah, I missed with my crossbow. No, wait, do I have a second attack?
Not without crossbow expert. Crossbows have loading.
Gotcha. So I don't really, I'd have to go in with a sword then at this point.
Yes.
Okay. Can I?
So if your action is two attacks now, can she shoot with a crossbow and then go with melee?
Yes.
Yes, hang on just a second. Okay. Let's just,
Rush
but
the
let's,
froggy.
yep. Go ahead,
Here, this
the
one.
one that's closest to us, whichever one you, okay, that one. Alright, so I'm going in for a melee, cause the crossbow didn't work. And I got 10 again.
Now
Alright.
you can use your bonus action if you're doing 2 weapon.
Oh, so that means I can go for one more?
Yes.
11.
That will hit.
Alright.
Well, now we know.
Just
These-
barely.
They should die pretty easily then.
Which one's the tornado? Is this one? Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. 3.
Alright.
Now I'm right in the middle of it. Okay. Hang on, let me get. Or
Alright.
don't hang on, you guys do something
No.
else.
Alright, I will.
I will say that these two seem to have great clubs on them. The other two are unarmed.
So I'm going to assume that was actually in that square and that machine in that square. So I could go to the back side if I wanted to. And be in the thick of things. Which is probably safe.
Okay.
or well, safe for the whole team, I should say. Not safe for me, but I'm the damage soaker.
Are you going to rage?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm assuming all this is going to pretty much reset before we go back.
Yeah, you have 48 hours, so
Yeah.
you're gonna use one long rest.
Alright, so, rage. Rawr. And I have advantage, which is good because I rolled terrible there. 18,
Yes.
25 to hit.
Yes. that
Yes,
would be a double
yes.
over bid.
Does double over back count for
No.
anything?
No, no. Apparently, in the new Pathfinder Second Edition, if you go 5 over, you get to do extra damage. But
That seems to complicate and spend more time.
yeah, yeah.
1 plus 5 is 6, plus 4 is 14, plus 2 is 12 damage.
I thought you said 14.
Oh, sorry, 16.
Okay.
No. So
Okay.
1 plus. Yeah, so 1 plus 4. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12.
What is the 2 from?
Rage.
Oh,
Rage.
Oh, rage.
Yes.
12. Okay. All right. Next is the creature's turn.
Are those the sugar free?
No.
Read those reviews? Or a couple?
I had to feed them to my son.
Alright.
So next are the thingies.
All right. Yep. This one will attack
Ares?
Ares. Yep. It's going to make 2 claw attacks against you. That's going to be 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
It's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
That's going to be 19 to hit.
Yep.
No.
5 damage.
Okay.
All right. This one is going to come up behind you and attack you with advantage.
I didn't think about that. Oh well.
Well, unfortunately, it's only going to be a 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Second. I dropped my die. I already had the one. There we go.
Every time I see Haribo, all I can think of is sugar free and the crazy stories on
I
Amazon.
love the Amazon reviews.
All right. It makes the second attack with its weapon. Okay, that's going to be 17 plus 5, so it's going to be 22 to hit.
Nah.
Well,
Yeah.
I disagree with you on that. That's going to be 5 bludgeoning damage. Which is set to 3.
3, yeah.
Yep. This one is going to push over here, attack you as well. It also is a great club. For some the 3rd time in a row now, my first roll is a 1. Fortunately, actually no wait, he doesn't have advantage. So his first attack is a 1,
Oh no.
and
It hits!
I'm going to say he drops his club.
Yeah,
And
that
so
works.
he used the remainder of his action to pick up his club again. All right, and then this one is going to chase Thorby. That's going to be 11 hit.
No.
Not even actually 9 because it's got the fight. Actually, it's using
He's
fight.
got
a
the
second
highest
attack.
armor class right now.
Yeah. 13 to hit. No.
No.
Okay. All right.
The magic
Finally,
has the
my
highest
turn.
armor.
Woohoo!
It's good to be declared.
With a golden shield.
Do you guys trust me in our full on hit points?
No, I'm not full on hit points, but I trust you.
Close enough.
Okay. That'll get everything. What's that one spell you like in a closed room in D&D?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh gosh.
Dang, I don't know how to dragon
That's
board
where
it.
it goes out, right?
yes.
It goes and then
It's gonna hit everything.
explodes.
Except me. DC 21 dex saves, people.
21 deck save.
It's nice having a demon lord.
Evidently.
Alright, well, I certainly fail.
Yeah, I
Okay,
failed
well that's
too.
full damage.
Hope you have your heels ready, Mr. Cleric.
It says DC 16?
21.
21.
I remember fireball
I had-
spells
okay.
in Baldur's Gate, and those are brutal.
You rolled your last one. Sorry, no. 2 of them roll ones. Guys, go ahead. Yes?
Okay.
Were your all fails?
Everything's
Yeah, no,
gonna
on
be
the
a fail
details,
at that.
66. 8d6.
25 fire damage all around.
Alright.
Did you survive?
I did survive.
Woo.
Barely, but I survived. I'm looking a little crispy around the...
How are they?
They're alive.
They're alive? Are they like well done, medium rare,
The frog one is bloodied.
bloody? That wasn't half.
No.
Oh,
Maybe you
heck.
shouldn't have done that. You better heal her.
If I survive the next go around, because...
Okay.
Oh, good. I do have a healing spell ready.
All right. Back to the top.
Alright. Going back to Froggers.
You have advantage now because he's behind it.
Okay, well, I hit with 17 plus.
Yes.
So, and I'm using my long swords.
That's not the game.
That's, nope, that is a d10. Sorry,
Yeah.
there, thank you, there's my 8. Okay, so that is 8 damage on Froggers.
Okay.
8?
No, sorry. 5. 5 slashing.
Okay.
I like these extra numbers, but I don't remember where they would come from.
Do it again.
3 times, in fact, for her.
Oh no, use action surge. Get all 5 in.
Actually, now might be a good time.
Okay.
Not
Well-
having something in front of you while this is
Well, yeah. This
Wait,
is
is action surge the bonus action?
No,
no, second wind is bonus action. Action surge is free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what your second attack does though.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a second attack.
That's with advantage. Yeah.
Okay, I'm with
Good
advantage.
thing.
Okay, yep, I hit 12 plus.
Cool.
And then this is with the long swords, right? So that's 4. And
Okay.
then now I'm gonna action surge. Okay,
Hits.
it hits
13 plus.
18 plus.
Lowest roll she got was 13, so.
Alright, and that's 8 more damage.
All right. It is almost dead.
Keep going.
What do I have?
2 more attacks.
I do?
When you action surge, you can attack up to 5 times.
Oh.
So, action surge, you go your 2 attacks, then you get another action to do 2 attacks, and then you can bonus action with your 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, at level 5, you have to remember it's an action does not
Don't.
equal an attack.
Right.
An action
Okay,
can be
well,
2
11
attacks.
I just hit.
Yes.
This is my...
Yep.
Right, yeah, okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, we'll take it for 6 more damage to him.
All right. That one's dead.
Okay. And I
Can
s-
she move forward and attack something else?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can move over here, or over here to get advantage, or over here.
Or you can bonus action second wind if you haven't gone it. If you haven't used that yet. You've done 4 attacks, right?
No.
Right.
Yes,
No,
4. Yeah, 4.
3 or 4?
That's
I've done
4.
3.
Okay.
Okay, step
No, that's
forward,
4.
do 1.
Because you stopped at 3 thinking you were done. And I'm like, no, you still have 2 more.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
so I've
you
done
go.
4. Okay.
Okay.
So
Um,
she's gotten her.
So move me on the other side of Fish Face.
If you've done 4, you can use your bonus action to heal yourself.
Okay.
many times did you mark?
4 times, yeah.
Okay.
How much can you heal with second wind?
1d10 plus fighter level. A lot better than my 1d4.
Yeah.
Actually, no, only 3 times. Sorry.
3
I forgot
times.
that was the 25 damage
Alright.
was from your fireball.
So
3
you
times
got one
for
more
the
attack that
usual
you can do,
regular
and then
attack.
still heal.
And then I
Oh,
can just.
how did I
Okay.
do that wrong?
It's okay, Kyle.
She's
Whatever.
doing it with advantage. It's all
Lots
sorts
of rolling.
So
Yeah.
that's okay.
Do you want to roll this with it?
And I
Still
still have
advantage.
advantage. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hit.
Well, not necessarily. It's new enemy.
But
Oh,
they're
yeah.
all the same creature.
No,
Oh,
I-
okay. Oh, okay.
I thought
Well,
they,
never
yeah,
mind.
they're all quadruped monstrosities. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a 9 plus 5.
Yes.
So.
2 of them had great gloves. 2 of them are just claws. So, yeah.
But
Okay.
otherwise, they're all the same. Okay.
So he takes 6 damage, and now I'm gonna second wind it. And boy, this is
Roll
the
that
longest turn I've
Yeah.
ever had.
And you're loving it.
Oh, for heaven's
You have
sake.
missed it twice this turn.
Okay, so I give myself 5 more.
Now she can
Wait,
never
wait,
give you
fighter level.
any hard time
what's
about
my
the
fighter
toilet.
What's my-
Fighter level would be her just her actual level.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 5.
So 2 plus 3 plus 5. My roll plus 3 plus 5. Right?
Plus 3.
No, the 3 is probably what she.
My bonus heal is 1d10 plus 3.
The plus 3 is actually
That's
plus
when you
fighter
started
level.
as a
That was when I
level
rolled
3
initially.
character. So it's
it needs
Oh,
to be
so
plus
it's now
5
plus
instead.
five.
Now
You
it's
never
So
updated
it's
it
7.
instead. Yeah.
7
Okay.
health.
yes.
Okay. That's what gives me 7.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, that's cool. Wait, no, I bet that 3 is from when she
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm done now. And I've given you advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. Turn me, please.
So we were kind of just hoping, given that your massive attack, you could just take care of yourself.
13 and.
Oh, I can do that 2 more times.
18. Okay,
I will
so
not survive.
I hit and 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 2 is 16. This time I got the 14.
16 damage. this
Yes.
time. Okay.
Yeah, 16. And
That's-
then second attack, nat 20.
All right.
I don't
Double
think
dip.
you need to roll a second time.
No.
You want to make him look it up on the chart?
Do
Or
we
you
have
just
to
want double damage?
Oh man.
just double damage it? Every time we go to the chart, it never.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double damage it. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 2 is 12 times 2 is 24 damage. Yeah, that's better than your
No,
I
this
did
is
100.
25.
No, I did
150.
150.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you're allies too. Yeah.
That's
100
true.
intentional.
Yeah. All right. Just out of curiosity, have you roll a d20 and see what the bludgeoning would have been?
Okay, which would be another d20, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing
No,
bludgeoning.
you want-
I've been
you're
slashing.
Slashing. Okay.
Yeah, great sword.
All right.
2.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
Yeah. Roll the damage as normal, and the creature loses 1d6 hit points to start its next turn. Yeah.
I mean, that's better than rolling a 19. I mean, like on my actual attack.
Right.
But, yeah.
All right.
If you rolled a 19, it would have been dissected. Deal twice the maximum result of your damage dice and roll on the major injury chart.
So, creature's turn.
Yes. All right. The creature is going to attack Ares, the fishbowl. There we go.
With no great club since it dropped. Oh no, I picked it back up.
Yes.
Yeah,
it did pick
it
up,
picked it back up.
All right. That's going to be a 18 plus 5 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And the second one's going to be a natural 20.
Wait, does it have? Why does it have?
It has multi-attack. It has 2 attacks, usually.
Oh,
cause of
okay,
body.
you're just rolling both attacks
but
at once.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It also gets break gloves.
So, are you rolling on the chart?
No, I'll be fine. Maybe fine. I'll roll the turn.
It's fun to get the chart.
Sure.
I
That's
lost
the
a
second
character
attack.
to that
That's
chart.
the
I'm,
second.
Oh, the
like,
second
I'm gonna
attack, yeah.
lose my
So
new
let's do the
body.
first attack.
Well,
first.
the damage on the first attack is a d8 plus 1. It's going to be 6 damage, a little bludgeoning. And then I rolled a 16 here, rocked and rolled. Roll damage dice twice and add them together. Push the creature up to 15 feet away, and the creature is knocked prone.
Well, it's already prone from being
Yeah.
knocked out, bleeding.
So that's 10
11.
damage.
Yeah. I'm,
11.
4 plus 6.
Yep,
11, yeah.
I'm down.
About
And-
15 feet away.
And I'm knocked 15 feet away. And I'm prone.
Medic. Okay. That one feels proud of itself. All right. Then the other. Will it? Yeah, it probably would. So it has enough intelligence. Probably would. All right. This one will attack. That's only gonna be a 15 to hit,
Nope.
and that's only gonna be an 8. And then this one will attack 4B. So 13 or a 13. All right. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, since you're down, healing word on you
Okay.
for a whomping 6 hit points.
Woo!
Womp, womp,
At least I'm not gonna die.
And the one in front of me, let's Sacred Flame. DC 14 dex save.
All right. 6.
What is
No.
Alright.
DC stands for again?
I dex.
Difficulty check.
Difficulty check. Okay.
Or defense.
11 damage.
11. Okay.
Radiant if it matters.
Does not have any particular weaknesses to that.
Okay. So,
Alright. Since we're going back to the top, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
All right. There.
Oh boy. Well, you used all my good stuff. Okay, so I stand back
Half
up.
room to get back up.
Let's see. I have half of my movement speed, so
this is
can I?
25.
Yeah, so
She
half
can't touch anything then.
I can't get to
Was
it.
it round up or round down?
It'd probably be round down for walking speed. I mean, it's only a half, so yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, so you can pick. It doesn't really matter actually. I'd probably just, if anything, I'd walk further away from something.
Yeah, well, I'm far enough away. Nothing's really gonna go for me. So I'll use my crossbow on fish face.
And if he tries to go chase after you, you get an opportunity attack. So.
Oh, nice. If any of them do,
Do I?
really.
Is it advantage with my crossbow?
No, because you need to be in melee with that.
Okay, so well, 8 plus 4 does hit, so
Yes.
it's 12. Okay.
I think they have a low AC, but they have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, you do have a lot of hit points. Alright.
They
7.
actually have low damage too, technically.
Yeah. But multi-attack, so he is up
Is
there.
what 1d8 plus
He takes
plus
7
1?
damage from
1d8 plus 1 for the Great Club, or 1d6 plus 1 for the Claw.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you said?
7. And then do I still have a second attack?
I believe you said when you use your crossbow that it requires loading,
Oh,
so
yeah, so
you
I-
said the action, yeah.
Yeah, then that's
Unless
you
you
already
action
used-
surge, but you've already used
Had
that.
you already used your bonus action to heal?
How many times can you use second wind?
what?
Once per short rest.
So after this, we're gonna have to wait for. We can't do anything for an hour.
You want to toss that back in?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tasty.
Sounds good. Oh yeah. Very easy to eat too much of. I figured I wouldn't wipe you guys out.
Okay.
Your turn now?
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Oh yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?
Can you just finish off fish face?
You
for
can
me,
reckless
please?
attack to your advantage.
Wait, I only. No. 12 hits.
Yes. 12 plus whatever you have.
Yeah. 2. Hold on, wow. 3, 7, 9. 9 damage.
Then, yeah, it's enough to kill it, yeah.
Oh, cool, it killed it. Okay, let's take back the dude next to the other dude then. Oh, wait. That's not advantage, but my first roll was 6 plus 7 is 13, so I did hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
6, ooh, nice. 7, 11, 13 damage.
Okay. is their turn. He's going to fight. He's going to. Yeah, he's one with the club, so he's going to throw with
The guy in front of me has got the club?
Yeah, yeah. That's only going to be that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. That's a whopping 9 bludgeoning, but reduced to
5,
5.
right?
Yeah.
38.
All right, and that's going to be 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. All right, so that's that. And then the second one's going to attack Thorby, and it only has claws. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Nope.
That's going to be a 12, so no.
Nope.
All right. And the next attacks Thorby.
Well, since I guess you guys don't want Fireball, I will Sacred Flame the one in front.
We're doing
DC
fine.
14 Dex.
Well, I mean, unless you like healing me, just throwing heals on me.
I mean, it is kind of amusing going Fireball, heal, Fireball, heal.
Only a 12 to hit.
All
so,
right.
Fail.
For 5 whole damage.
Woohoo! Wow.
I mean, it's a cantrip, so yeah.
At
So
least
we're
I'm
gonna
at
have to go over there
2d8.
and save him here
Yeah,
soon.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Oh no, it can't even touch me. I'm at full hit points.
That's true.
But-
And the fact that you have 19 AC, and I'm assuming they don't have very good. If they have a +1 to damage, I'm assuming they're.
Well, what's even better, I'm sitting here with
Can't
resistance to fire. So if all else fails, I just center it on myself.
As long as we're not. What's the range on it?
20.
15? 20?
150 foot range, 20 foot. So you're
No.
So, do I have enough? 25 feet. Can I make it to?
Either one.
Well, let me go to Lizard in front of Thorby.
Ooh. Excuse me.
So now I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
times.
Okay. Wow, I got the same roll twice, but it still hits 9 + 5.
Yes.
Is it because I keep trying to toss it in?
6. No, that's wrong one.
And it's the wrong one.
That's also the wrong
Oh
one.
my gosh. Where's my? Is this my 8?
Looks like 2 pyramids.
There we go. Okay. Sorry. Okay,
Alright.
but hey, 8!
Let's do this. And
Yeah,
this.
just take away the
and
ones that
this,
don't need.
And this.
Alright, so that's 10 damage.
And this. There you go.
Well, that one hits at least.
That's. Is that 20?
That must
Or is
be
that 1? No, that's
No,
20.
that's a 20. Oh, so it's a nat 20. So I'll take
Alright.
double damage.
Sure.
Do double damage. Or, since, if you'd like, you could also do the, I might suggest rolling the chart. I do a high damage, so sometimes it's better to do double, but rolling the chart might be worth it.
Alright, I'll do the chart.
What type of damage is it?
It is
I'm
slash.
intimidating your child.
Oh, good. Did you finish your food? Then you're not getting anything else.
Okay.
She come. I don't
15.
think that thing's doing anything if you drop it straight through.
Sorry, what type
At
of
least
damage
it
is
landed.
It's slash.
Slashing, okay.
Well, so is it below 10 is weaker than double, and above 10 better than double damage?
9 to 11 is roll damage dice twice and add them together.
So double.
So, yeah. 15 though is lacerated. Roll your damage twice and add them together, and the creature is bleeding. The next minute, the creature loses 1d12 hit points at the start of each of its turns until it uses an action to staunch the wound.
Alright.
So you've done, so you double your damage, or roll twice, you don't double.
Yeah, roll
8,
twice, yeah.
9, 10 plus 2, so that's 12.
That's enough to kill it.
Oh, and I don't even get to use one. But okay, but yeah, I did. That was 12. And
Alright.
They had taken that much damage?
I mean,
You've been.
I
Remember,
did
they all took
25,
They
Yeah.
all took 25 to
and
begin with.
then I did what 8 to 10 the second attack.
Oh, okay.
I've been whittling away at the one in
Well, I
front
remember
of me.
like you did 5 damage
11 to
and
once and
4
then
damage.
Yeah.
after that, yeah.
Alright, well, Kyle, you've got your.
Well, it's enemy's turn now.
No, it's your turn. I just finished mine.
Oh, right. So,
Y'all making fun of me for I can't roll a dice, but at least I remember whose turn it is.
Yeah, you know the advantage.
15 to
The
hit.
first-
Oh wait, okay.
the first
10.
one was a 10
10
plus,
was
yeah.
So 10 plus
Yeah.
7 is
Good that I'm watching you over here.
yeah, right. 5, 8, 12, 14 damage.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's definitely very bloodied.
You get to. You have a second attack, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't
Ah.
have
Oh
advantage.
right, 9.
9 plus.
Start reckless attacking. You'll have your advantage.
He's
How
still-
often can a reckless attack?
As often as you want.
Oh. I thought that was a
You get advantage, they get advantage.
4, 9, 13, 15.
13 was exactly what you needed for that one.
All right. It was a good thing I raged though.
There you go, yeah, that's
Well,
+2 each time.
Yeah, and the reduced damage as well.
Yes.
Although I still have more than half my health, but
I didn't think anything.
What did
don't
I
know
say about walking downstairs?
That we'd see the light?
Apparently.
well, the light was with you the whole time.
We'd see
All
it
right.
upstairs, we could see it downstairs.
I
Alright.
Short rest and wait for
well,
Vampy to show up
vampires should be showing up.
in
probably
20
like
minutes.
That was like,
1 minute.
30
less than a minute.
seconds.
Yeah.
really of in game.
Yeah.
it takes 10 rounds to do a minute.
Yeah. That's about 6 or 7
I mean,
rounds.
I don't know how long it takes you to end up fighting someone with a sword, but they generally end pretty quick. And definitively.
Add some magic in there and you're set.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we do need to do a short rest, and vampires should be showing up in the middle of our short rest. So we're agreed. We're taking a short rest.
Either way, I'm good.
I did eventually roll a 17 for Faust. So, he eventually found a good book.
Okay.
Yes.
You rolled a 6.
I rolled a 17
Oh,
plus
okay.
11.
I'm sitting here. You
I'm
got
actually
a
28.
6.
And managed to get a good book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In other words, books just land in his lap.
So you actually got 28 total. Yes. For their contract.
So he
Alright,
found.
so I need to consume one of my hit die. Every long rest, you restore all of your hit die, is that right?
Yes, long rest restores hit dice.
And all of your health.
Yes.
All right. You took
Short
I need
rest, you use one of your hit die.
You use one or more.
As many as you want, right?
Yes. Alright.
Alright, that's perfect.
So
Oh yeah, that was
that's
worth it.
5 minus 2, I guess.
High AC's nice.
Oh, bad.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's like. It's been so long since I've played a character with high AC.
11 would
I mean,
be.
you know, Faust has
49.
12. You go Major armor 15. And, you know,
Ooh,
Ray Stantz only has 12.
16
So,
You really like sorcerers.
plus
or wizards or warlocks that don't wear armor. Yeah.
11 is 27. 27.
I surround myself with stronger
Puts me
people.
at
You
60.
do fighting. I'll guess the spells.
So
Alright.
I'm back up to 65. Not quite full, but close.
So while we're resting, Faust made it back in his 1 hour, so I don't get to stake him in the ground.
Well, you don't know that actually, but he made it back before an hour and a half.
Yeah. Okay. You're lucky I was fighting. I couldn't check the time anymore.
Okay, yes. Time just flies when you're slaughtering. Alright.
I'm reading a good book.
Found something. Yes, yes. So, it seems that there are some energy creatures that exist in this world,
Okay.
and that they take things sometimes. Maybe not to consume in the way that we understand it to be, but they do convert it to energy in some way. So that's why they'll take anything, whether it's actual food with calories or objects.
Are they good?
Middling. Neutral. They're not necessarily, stealing from these people. The people are willingly giving them these objects, but whoever it is, their race is called the Akantanar.
So do these things? Are they doing this as a prank? Because that's actually pretty good. Or are they just taking them because
Surviving.
they're offered? What are they doing with these?
I mean, without actually seeing, I saw the damage up there. Well done. I assume that was you. All right.
Yeah.
Good hitting. There was. Yeah. They're probably just trying to survive, and they found a good means of doing it, without having to scavenge like all the rest of them.
So we should probably just leave them alone.
Possibly. What are these things? And he just looks at the creatures he just killed.
I don't know. They attacked
Roasted
us.
shish kebab.
Friends of yours?
I don't have many, and these would not be them. They seem to have some parts on it that seem to be able to attach. Perhaps this is what that stance character was telling us about. Let me try to remove these, and maybe we can find a use for them.
By the way, Vampire, looking at those runes that you saw up there, were you able to read them? Were you able to find anything on the book, like recognize it?
It seems that at some point there was a form of a method of moving energy along what they call circuitry, and it's usually there's fine wires on a flat surface, but it seems that they've advanced technologies at some point to use these runes that are they aren't particularly a language. They're just these shapes that I don't know the meaning of them, or how they function, but they do still function.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of words I didn't understand. But I got the you don't know what they say.
They don't say anything. There we go.
Alright. They don't say anything.
Okay. So the two items we get from these three things.
Loot.
Yeah, where's my
Indeed.
looter here?
Indeed. I don't know if anybody wants to try to do an Arcana check with disadvantage. Aside
Sure.
from Ralph's doing it, obviously.
4 and 4,
Yeah, no, I don't think you're
Ten.
which
there.
actually makes 5.
All right.
Does Faust do a roll?
Faust actually rolled a 2, but with plus 11, to be still 13. So he ends up finding. No one lost the page. Page 71. An eye of mental contact. This prosthesis replaces one of your eyes with a slightly oversized metallic version that you can see with normally. In addition, all creatures with minds you can sense within 100 feet are limbed in your sight. That are limbed. Okay, you can see them. With a glowing aura, allowing you to gauge a creature's relative strength of mind, weak, moderate, strong, or godlike, and see its silhouette in otherwise lightless conditions. The eye has 4 charges and regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn. You can speak telepathically with other creatures who are within 60 feet of you by using one of these charges. The communication is two-way. Your party must be willing to be able to communicate. You don't have to see the target in order to have telepathy, but they do have to be within range. You can have more than one active contact at once, but you have to establish contact with each target individually as action, and the contact lasts for 10 minutes.
So that whole single use thing you were saying that would be negative?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the first part?
Can I do a quick religion check? Because just as a player versus character, I'm thinking of Vecna,
Hmm.
and anything that you gouge out your eye to
Yeah.
put in a new one is not good. So I
Sure.
want to see if I know about the eye of Vecna.
Hmm. Yeah.
Have fun.
As a player, you're aware of it, and this would be like it's like the common iron flesh. So, if you're not interested in using it, obviously, you could probably try to sell it.
I'm like,
What
I'm
was,
not a
what was the
big
first
It
part
makes
would be
you
the-
psychic, and it lets you know how powerful things
Yes,
are.
but you could see the aura around the people, or
Yeah.
creatures?
Within 100 feet, and they have a
100 feet.
silhouette, even in
If-
lightless conditions.
What about if they're not in the same room?
Limbed in your sight. So I'm presuming it has to be line of sight in order to be able to see
Okay.
them. But it's a completely dark room.
Should be good against invisible.
There you
Very
go.
good
Yeah.
against invisible enemies.
Yes, true.
And we fought one of those before. It's interesting.
I'm personally not interested in,
Gouging out your eye.
yeah,
Yeah.
like modifications.
What about you, Faust? Faust. Faust. Fausty Faust.
Doctor would be fine.
Doctor.
Yes. I really wish you'd be
Johann.
calling me. So,
Johann.
not sure if I'm feeling qualified in the very least to even do the procedure. You may want to find somebody in the city that might be more qualified. I might even tell you what it is, but how to get it in there.
At the very least, we should,
We'll keep it and maybe find a person to sell it to.
what we should do is we should go back and talk to the guard and tell him about what we have found so far, based off of vampires research and the creatures we just destroyed.
You do also see that there are 3 exits to this room.
Exits or more doors to go through?
Just hallways. The second item, because there were 2 that had
Oh, yeah.
clubs, so
Here, you take that
bases
item.
that they seem to be a bit smarter.
What's this eye, by the way? What's the name of it?
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Interrupt.
Eye Ventura.
Eye of Mental Contact. Page 71.
Page 71.
The second one is also a common Iron Flesh. Mask of the Machine Speaking. This implanted mask covers your face, neck, arms, and hands with a permanent silvery gold tracery that pulses with threads of light. The Iron Flesh conveys the information to you regarding machines, including ciphers, relics, and other instances of Iron Flesh, giving you advantage on tasks on finding and salvaging them, but also when attacking and interacting with machines.
It's a
Yeah.
what now?
Well, nothing that we would understand.
It's a mask
Yeah, it's a mask, but it covers your face, your neck, your shoulders, and hands. Like,
with gold filigree.
Silvery gold tracery.
Sounds like something you would want to wear. You've been wanting a gold set of armor.
It would be rather interesting.
I mean, it's called Iron Flesh. It's implanted mask covers your face.
Yes, Iron Flesh is
So, okay, that requires surgery too.
in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to have
You'd
your face
have-
removed and have an iron?
But you'd finally have that gold metallic
well, why don't you just go
body.
ahead and take it, and because I don't care if you sell it or whatnot. But, so you can go ahead. and
Both these items require attunement.
require what?
Attunement.
Yeah, you can only be attuned to 3 items at a time.
So it takes up one of your attunement slots.
Yes. And let me also do a
It said Mask of Machine.
machine speaking, page 89. Let me also do a roll for a stance to see whether or not he would have warned you about something. He would not. Okay.
Okay.
It probably won't go up, but yeah.
Well, we
So
do.
I guess a quick question before we go any further. Does this require people of this planet and time period to be able to install?
Probably. You don't think that anybody in another,
Back
where you're
home.
from would probably be able to.
So if we want it, we need to install it tonight.
Yeah. Or with it, again,
Within the
24
40
hours. Yeah.
Yes,
2
well,
hours.
that's tonight.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing it. We're going back after tonight, so.
Well, we need to go talk to the guard about what we have found so far.
Alright, let's go back upstairs. Talk to the guard. Find the guard.
All right.
Can I just point out that I don't know how, I don't know why, but you gave both Iron Fleshes that Alton has.
Okay. We might have fought these things already in the other game.
He has Eye of Mental Contact,
Yeah.
Mask of the Machine
Sure.
Making,
Yeah.
which got dropped down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just a gauntlet of protection away from making Alton here.
And their challenge rating a quarter. So that's why I chose them.
Sounds about right.
Well, we're gonna go back up and talk to a guard.
Preferably the captain of the guard.
The one that caught us the first time, so we're gonna find that. If we don't get stopped by any other guards for the damage to the,
Surprised they haven't found us yet.
Yeah, you. I think they probably heard some noise going on down there, and figured, okay, well, either they'll get killed down there by whatever is down there, or they'll come back out and we'll arrest them up here.
They can try.
Question them up here.
well, let's go back upstairs and go face the music. So we come back upstairs, and what's greeting us?
There are 3 guards there, and the captain of the guard again.
Do they look angry and violent?
The 3 look angry. The captain of the guard's like, adventurers. Okay.
Sorry, it slipped.
Literally.
Yes, one of the guard,
At one
one of the citizens did say that your weapon slipped out of your hand, and then you very purposely attacked it. The altar here. Then. All right.
Well,
We figured out your problem.
The problem.
A problem.
Well, we have information.
An
Whether or
issue.
not it's a problem is up to you.
It was in your library all the time.
Reads. I mean, it's
Vampire
over there,
does.
but. Oh.
Vampire
Oh.
reads.
You see, vampire. Yes. Don't worry. Fine.
Not a real vampire. Gosh, you're so serious. Just a name for him. Alright,
So he's the parasite of your party. Okay.
now we open to show you a parasite. Go back over here and sharpen my sword some more. No. Vampire, explain to him what you found.
Thank you.
Blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah
Turns
blah.
out it's probably against their harm. They don't really mean you any harm, but they are taking your supplies. So it's your choice whether or not you want to keep giving it to them or not. Well, it's difficult because we now have people have a newfound faith in the gods that they've been worshiping all this time, and it's only been the last 2 months that they finally getting any interaction from it. But ultimately, it's actually just being a parasite. I mean, we don't really know. They don't really seem to be providing any of this back, aside from they have a fulfilled faith, but it's an empty faith. It's
So can I tell you about Garl? He actually provides.
give them a persuasion check.
14.
Yeah, you rolled a 1. Really?
Yes! See, the simplest thing, just light up my shield, he can do. And there are many more. If, say... Well, to show you his power, how about... Are there windows nearby?
Yes.
Hey,
Let me show you this convincingly with one word. Do you like your sword that you carry around?
It's precious to me, yes.
Well, defenestrate. Well, you got to do the
Oh,
command,
really?
but-
Yeah.
Wisdom 14.
You rolled a 5.
All right. There goes that sword.
Fire that. I love my sword. Why would I do that?
I told you, Garl is very powerful. You may want to go get that.
My sword. Wow.
We should talk
Okay.
later.
so if you want to give these people a real god to believe in, as opposed to the beings that are stealing their stuff,
Hooray.
or Ray, you need to set up a public demonstration of Garl between their other statues. Especially,
You mean having like having 2 altars and be ready to be burned? Have one altar, have it covered in water and everything, and then
Mhm.
and see that one burn and everyone doesn't.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
yeah.
where that came from. All right.
Wherever did that come from?
An old-
And maybe that'll get
yeah.
everybody off of our backs for the
Okay.
the Cracula
Unfortunately, I
statue.
don't think they will necessarily believe you immediately unless they were able to stop the disappearance of the sacrifices when they apply them to the altar, because that's really what kept them going wholeheartedly.
Well, I can
in
bring
the
someone
process.
back from the dead.
That's amazing. We have occasionally we find an object it may be it's not practical.
No, just
Yeah.
holding this gem. I can just bring someone back.
That would have been
Amazing.
incredibly helpful a while ago.
No tension. Okay.
Did you know about these monsters down below? And why they're inhabiting your temple that you're worshipping at? Or they are.
We only say on the surface over here.
What are the
Well,
monsters
that's a
down
problem.
Bogs. BOWG.
there? So you do know about them.
We occasionally try to go down there and try to see what's down there, but we ran away when we saw those things. They're creepy looking.
Yeah, well, they're dead now.
At least a batch of them.
So
So where do you have meetings where people have used PowerPoint? If you're not going to the basement.
We have an upper floor.
Oh, okay.
okay, well, we give you
PowerPoint's in the
the,
basement of a church.
we give you the explanation that there's runes that are. I think what Faust said that they're carrying energy down.
Yeah.
So we know that wherever things are going from up here, they're going down there. Or at least we're tracing it. We've traced it that far.
Well, can you go try to find this whatever creature is down there that's taking the things? Because unfortunately, despite the miraculous events that you might bring into being, they're not very clever people. Okay, I moved here a couple years ago, and I just decided that about them. Unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, it's true. So you don't have to spell the cards. So, could you try and deal with them, and perhaps if you leave us some guidance, some paperwork, I won't read it, but the people here will.
You
And
want some pamphlets.
pamphlets. I mean, if you have any holy text of any sort, thicker than pamphlet, something hopefully more informative. Can you really base an entire religion on a pamphlet? That sounds stupid. Who would do that?
Right. Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you're wanting us to go down and destroy these beings that you have
Stop
been
them.
voluntarily giving things to. They may not understand that you're misunderstanding them.
And didn't we miss the part where there's a bunch of these rolling around? So we may instigate a war that you most likely don't want to be fighting.
We don't know how many would be down there. I mean, it's the first time we're hearing about it. There may just be one down there.
I guess we can go down.
See what happens.
Can the soldiers and captain come with us? And we've done the dirty work in the bogs.
I'll send my soldiers down.
All right.
Wait, aren't you gonna lead from the front?
I have some paperwork to do.
You're a very interesting leader there.
I'm also named MGC. These other guys aren't. Move on.
All right.
Alright.
Let's take the 3 soldiers. Let's head back down the spiral staircase.
Now I have to decide on stats for soldier. Alright, there's NPCs in the back, I think.
There'd at least be some in the DMG just for.
Certainly, yeah.
Just take
Do
some
you
of
need
the.
you have soldier figurines there? Let's
Is
get
this-
the Romulans.
Do you have some red shirts? There we go.
Red shirt's the ones that don't die, right?
Well,
Red
they're
shirts
they-
the ones that die constantly.
They do. Do you know that there's a book, not Star Trek related, that is entirely based off of the idea of Starfleet Expendable, and it is called Expendables. And it is a really fun book,
I
but
think
it's
I've seen that movie.
I don't know if it. Well, I've read the book.
It had Stallone in it.
Not it. What am I
There's some movies 1, 2, and 3 called The Expendables, and it's like all the major action
Oh
heroes.
yeah, no, it's not that. I remember.
Is it anything like Suicide Squad? No.
No. But no. So it's basically the book is basically people who are unattractive, have facial deformities or things like that. They get sent in first into situations where
Oh,
people would
no.
die, normally, and so basically your social status is totally based on the fact that like if you want to move up in life, you have to get like facial reconstruction surgery or things like that. Otherwise, you're constantly sent in first, and your sole purpose is to die.
Hmm.
So, it was an interesting book. So
It'd have been better with Stallone. I mean, he has a pretty ugly mug.
he did right. He
Most
definitely
of them
would have been
do,
on the front
actually.
line.
He's
Yeah, gotten
Expendables.
hit too many times.
So
There's only a few that can be considered still potentially handsome.
it's like
Statham, probably. Well, anyways, we go down.
all right, we're down. We've got 3 soldiers. We step over the bodies of the bogs. We have what? 1, 2, 3 doors.
Yes. 3 hallways.
Hallways. All right.
If we want to do an investigation check,
Yep. Investigate.
or you
Nat 20.
Probably perception instead, but natural 20. Okay.
Perception?
Doesn't matter.
Perception instead.
I'll
yeah.
take whatever with this nat 20.
Nat
He's
20.
got nat
Okay.
20. Whatever gets us what we need.
2 of them, they smell normal. One of them smells like ozone.
What's ozone?
So this one of the soldiers.
They
is
smell like the air after lightning storm.
Okay.
Sounds dangerous. Also, most likely to get what we need to find.
So how about we check out this one door, and those soldiers check out that door over there?
the ozone door.
Yeah. It's a good trick. And we'll just see if there's anything in there.
We've been told to follow you.
Yeah, you're gonna follow my orders.
No, we follow his orders. His orders will follow you. Can we do a deception check?
Or a persuasion check.
Disadvantage.
Is one of these like a sergeant compared to the other?
Lieutenant, yeah.
All right. March.
Okay.
DC what?
DC 14 Wisdom.
You rolled a 13 plus. I'm sure. Surely they would at least plus 1.
I don't think they do. It's
They do now.
Sean's like, no.
DM.
No, that's the player's guide. There you go.
I'm the DM. They do.
I don't want them dying.
Oh, hey, what do you know? They're actually level 4. I thought they were level 2. Yeah, they've got that plus 1 there.
Here, guard. It is plus 0.
No.
Jolly. Okay. He starts marching.
You know, it might not be a good thing to send them off. Because if we do find anything, they're going to die.
They were going to
They're
die no
kinda
matter what.
screaming.
They'll teach us something, but then they won't be able to use their swords either.
It's only one of them. So do we hear screams?
Yes.
Okay.
And then suddenly no scream.
We found out what room it is, guys. We should probably go check on him.
Yeah.
Yep. All
Are
right.
you sure you're lawful good?
It was a good prank.
Okay.
Yeah, even Faust is looking at you like, really? Really? No? Are you doing like that?
It erases so nicely.
Oh, cool. Another small confined area.
Oh gosh. Well, those.
Oh, and a single path.
Single file on.
All right. Well, and then
Well, I'm assuming his body's somewhere in here. Or did he just disappear?
Marching order?
I like how you sent the red shirts first.
Well, Minotaur first.
Yep.
Minotaur, me.
Wait, we can fit all three of the rock gnomes in one space, right?
Not all in the same space, but we can go through.
We can walk around.
Okay.
So
All right.
initiative.
Initiative, yeah. And
What do we see?
That was a terrible initiative, considering I was up front.
Please tell me you got higher.
Out of the way.
God. 9. You?
17.
right.
What in the sandhill is that?
A medium-sized elemental. Well, the actual mini is a ice golem.
But what we are seeing is a elemental.
Yes.
Great.
Can it be bitten?
Four-armed, armored humanoids. Technically no physical body.
Great. How are we supposed to kill it?
With fire.
I don't have any
Can
fire.
you
Not
cast
anymore.
through that space?
Yes, it actually is just this little pinprick that goes and then goes.
Do you get more charges, or is
3 a day.
not bad?
Or I can make a very big wall of fire for 2 charges.
Wow.
Okay. So you, what was your
14.
14? Okay. Where's order?
17.
9.
So no. Actually, he ends up going last. So first are the soldiers actually,
Oh, good.
which is good because they're in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the guards, yeah. So he's going to 10, 20, 25. He's going to attack. They're going to attack. And let's see. Plus 3 to hit.
Great soldier.
Yeah. Runs up from behind.
Well, his comrade just got hurt, so he's probably diving in to go save his comrade.
I made sure there wasn't an
God
actual
serve the
soldier stand
flaming
instead of
bed.
guard.
Wait, wrong one.
Yeah, no, but
Hey, you can shout it as you run in. That's fine.
Alright, that's going to be a miss. And, the guards only have 1 attack.
Does he get to move up forward at least out of the way?
This one moves up.
He's gonna shoot with a bow.
They're not out of the way. No. They only have spears. So you could throw the spear, but then they'd be out of the spear. And that's only going to be 12 to hit.
Like when Britney Spears were on sabbatical.
That's going to be a miss.
Man, no spear.
You take 5 psychic damage for that joke.
It was pretty bad.
Alright. Alright, so that's the guards. Soldiers.
Wait, they're all small. They can run around me.
Yeah.
Although, question is, can they run up close enough to do melee damage?
So next will be.
I'm not worried.
can I get close enough to him?
25-foot movement.
Yeah.
So it'd be my space.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Jeez.
No.
But you could shoot with a bow.
Like MySpace, you failed.
Oh.
You said MySpace, so there's
Yeah.
got to be a joker somewhere.
Yep. All right.
Bow,
Well,
I guess, or crossbow.
I crossbow it.
We need to get you some throwing weapons.
Right. 14.
Alright, that will also miss. You get some good armor.
And I'm done. No wait, no, I have to try one more time. No, I don't.
Yep, that's it.
Can I use
So
an
when you
action
replace
to?
your crossbow with a bow.
We need to replace it with throwing axes so they use strength. And she can throw them both.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's actually good.
Okay. Well,
Or daggers or anything.
I should
thrown.
do that.
I think Thorby, it's your turn. Or is
Yes.
it-
Yeah, it's good.
Did you roll for Faust too?
You know, I forgot about Faust. You're right. Sorry.
You
He's
forgot yourself?
He's another. I got two others to work with too. So the enemies and your allies, aside from. Okay, he got 13 plus. Oh, plus 5, so 18.
Wow.
He actually tied the soldiers. Okay.
Oh, well then I guess he should go next.
Okay.
Anything you can do from range?
I can undo my turn.
You know what? He's going to actually retcon this. We'll say you started out back here.
Yeah.
He is going to.
So are we getting to undo my turn?
Try again.
Yes.
You missed, so
Since
yeah.
I didn't- yes.
Since I didn't actually do
He is going to try to touch your back, and actually, he doesn't touch your back. It's range. He's going to cast haste on you,
Oh,
You're gonna do more attacks.
and you get plus 2 AC.
nice.
Yes. So you get plus 2 AC. You have advantage on dexterity saves. You have an extra action which you can use on an attack or dash, disengage, hide, use
On
object.
and attack.
One attack.
Haste
Yeah,
on
yeah, one attack.
haste's action on only one attack.
And most importantly to this present moment, your speed is doubled.
Oh, nice.
I was like, does haste increase speed? Because it probably
Yes.
gives you. Interesting that it doesn't make you choose between one of them. That's
And then
pretty
this all
cool.
lasts for one
1
turn?
minute.
1 minute. Okay.
So
Yes.
10 rounds.
Ten rounds.
Yeah.
Or Faust gets knocked ahead a few times. And forgets
Concentration
that
spell,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Haste
Yes.
is
When,
always
when
fun
the
to
spell
play.
ends, the target can't move or its actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy
Oh.
sweeps over it.
Gotcha. Okay. So we better knock this thing down a peg in 10 turns.
Or until Faust gets hit.
All right. So that's
Now
his
you
action
go.
there. All right. Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Okay. So now I can move 50 feet, and I'm gonna move up. Right. And on the
Here.
other side of them. Yeah. Right there. Okay. So now we're gonna longsword it. That's 15.
That will just hit. Yes.
Excellent.
We found the number.
But that does 4.
Ah, I think that one turned off. The air
Keep-
purifier.
Oh yeah, I have that off. That's
Gotcha.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Just more noise, really.
So this one, 18 plus 5 is my next attack. And that's 5 more damage. Slashing. Not that I think that makes any... And then,
Sometimes it
because
does.
I have the haste modifier, do I get any more
You
attacks?
get an extra attack, right? Or
So
an
with
extra
your
action.
bonus action, 6 attacks total.
Holy macaroni.
No,
No,
Four
that's
attacks.
with the action surge.
No. Yeah.
but you have action search back since you short rest.
Yes, I do. Okay.
So 6 attacks. We'll sit here and watch.
Okay, I'm gonna action surge. Holy-
Maybe roll your, and you've got advantage, so
I do have advantage.
No.
Oh no, I don't, because there's nobody on the other side. But once you roll in, then
Yeah.
you will have advantage.
we'll both go.
Yeah. Okay. 14 plus 5, so that hits.
5 damage.
5 more damage.
Oh my gosh.
Hits.
17 hits. And that is 10 more damage.
Isn't it?
I miss on that next turn. And this is my last roll, right?
Yes. Well, unless you're action surging. 20.
20. I did action surge. And then I got a nat 20.
That's funny. Okay, so
Chart or just damage?
Chart.
Chart.
Okay, let's chart it.
all right, and this you said it was slashing.
Yes, it is slashing.
D20.
7.
7. Open gash. Roll damage dice as normal, and the creature is bleeding. For the next minute, the creature loses 1d4 points at the start of each turn, so uses action to staunch the wound.
Alright. And that is another 4 damage.
So that bleeding will do more damage than double. And
Unless
we're probably going to take more than 4 rounds or 3 rounds. So
We'll see. Fireball's pretty good.
at killing everybody,
Yes, Fireball is very good at killing.
there's only one enemy. Fireball does not need to be used.
Okay, unfortunately, since you did melee crit on him,
Alright, how many attacks did she do?
6. Well, 5. I did 6 rolls, but only 5 hit.
Okay.
I missed with 1.
alright, you end up taking 7 damage yourself,
Okay.
as do the guards as well. As portions of its gaseous nature start leaking from its suit.
When you do a critical hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, it's 1d6 fire and 1d6 radiant. But obviously, we're relevant to you because you're fire. I'm sorry.
I used to be. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for rubbing it
Alright, so Stormy's turn. Thor B, not fireball. Thor B, not fireball. Thor B, not fireball.
Yeah, your little soldier allies look very injured.
Not to
Okay.
mention the fact that, like, you know, can she survive it?
Should I save the captain?
in. Oh, the captain's not down with us. We have 3.
All right, moving
No,
forward.
no, that guy right there.
Yeah, I know. He's not the captain. We don't. We have
Oh,
3
should I
soldiers.
save
meant
the
leader.
lieutenant?
The lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Or should I just go for damage?
Did they use spears?
They use
1d6?
spears, yeah.
1d6?
Yeah.
I'll just go for
But they only have +3 to
Go
hit.
for
So
damage.
All right. So
Not
I'll
opportunity.
move up into the room.
How far can you go?
10, 15, 20, 25.
25.
Yeah.
20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
He's gonna try and do
Oh,
a firewall right on top of him.
I could. It's only 1 foot thick for the firewall.
But
20
it's 20
feet,
feet long.
or I can encircle up to 20 feet in diameter.
Up 2.
Up to.
So you could do a.
So
5.
a small firewall, just in its square. I mean, I'm talking. It's
Oh.
1 foot thick, so it only needs to be 2 foot of that square.
Is it?
I'm saying just make a single pillar of fire with the firewall, right where it is.
Can you do that? Do you get to choose the length of the firewall?
It's a bit.
Uh,
I think you're folding the firewall and all that stuff, pretty much.
or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The only
Which is interesting that
measurements
they.
is 20 foot high and 1 foot thick are.
Or absolute everything.
And what about if you just do a regular wall, straight wall? It's
Oh, I
10
can
feet.
do up to 20 foot.
So I think the idea is that.
Or I can,
it's-
well, a 20 foot diameter. I can do 60 foot long.
Dude. Okay, time wise, can we not argue the physics of this and just let the man have it?
Okay.
How about I give you a nature check on the nature of this creature, since you've never seen it before, but you've seen it attack, do damage on her.
19.
You have a feeling it would resist, in the very least, fire and radiant damage, since it expelled some from itself. So,
Fire and radiant? Oh,
Yeah.
that's most of my stuff.
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much all my stuff.
Shame that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only do one firewall since you've already done a
Yes, but it
firewall.
stays around.
But if it,
Persistent.
So if
Let's just. I'm gonna make a pillar of fire. It's a good thing for a cleric to do for some reason.
it's gonna
So,
spell some of it
nice.
onto us.
Small circle in its square. So when you move in, it's not gonna go anywhere. But this pillar's just there and not damaging you guys because I can control which side does the damage, which is the inside.
Okay.
So DC 21 deck save.
no magic.
They rolled 2, so yeah.
All right,
Watch, she's completely.
that's a lot of ones.
Let's not do that again.
19 before any resistance.
Okay, so reduce that to 10.
Is that every turn?
That is. One side of the wall does 5d8 damage. Creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side inside, the creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn. So, yes, every turn.
That's pretty handy, actually. It's what? 5d what?
5d8.
Wow. Yeah. Alright. If the DM's gonna let you do a circle with it, then like that. 20 feet diameter.
20 feet high.
It's a very, very tall pillar of fire.
Right. And the diameter was up to 20 feet?
Up to 20.
Up to. I'm just going small.
Right.
So can we just stop arguing?
Sorry. So then it's my turn. And I can do 40 feet, so no problem.
Yes. And you guys keep it from moving anywhere so it stays in the pillar.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have advantage.
Yep. 23 hits.
Yeah.
You know what? Why the heck not? I'm gonna rage because I know we're not gonna play much more than this. So I already raged. Sorry.
Yeah.
2, 6, 10, 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
Round 2 is again a 16 and again an 18. No, 25.
Cool.
To hit. 3, 4, 8, 10 slashing.
That's slashing, alright.
Yep.
Good news, he is bloodied.
Woohoo!
That's only one round. We're doing good.
Alright, but now it's his turn.
Alright. He's, well, I mean, first of all, he also has a radiation all around him. So everybody within 10 feet. Let's see. It takes 8 damage between fire and radiant. Which unfortunately also kills the 2 guards. Because they only had 4 left.
Well, you and I still have advantage.
Mm-hmm. As long as he doesn't move, which
Like dead, or are they just knocked down in the room?
Typically NPCs, especially ones that don't bother with naming them,
They're dead.
Dead.
Okay.
yeah. It's like the creatures you killed. I mean, they had intelligence of 6, but they're dead. They're dead.
They're dead.
The guards had intelligence of 6?
You didn't kill those.
Well, technically.
we asked them to come with us.
I can close that page. Cool. All right. Maybe have spears on it if you care about that. So he's going to see. He doesn't see Faust yet. But he does see the one magic user in the group. He's going to use his radiation blast on Thorby.
Is someone trying to geek the mage?
Actually, wait, yeah, you're within range. Yeah. That's gonna be 16 to hit. Well done. That's shield. Yeah.
That wasn't even with the shield.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm trying to make it cinematic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Howard.
Demon Lord.
Because it would have been a lot of damage otherwise. I probably
As
would
long
have
as
just
we
gone
can
with the
sleep
numbers
a
written
day.
instead of rolling for
Ah,
it.
then fine.
Yeah.
As long as he can sleep a day, that shield's very powerful. But it's also very easy to use those charges. when
Gives
you
me
see
fire resistance and +3 AC when I'm using it. Even without the special abilities, I'm
Yeah.
good.
That's true.
Okay. So,
It's now back up
we're
to
back up to the top now.
Faust.
Faust, yeah. Faust,
What can I do that is not fire or radiant?
You can poke him with a stick.
I do have the magic stick.
Poke him with your magic stick.
he's going to cast Jim's Magic Missile.
Shouldn't he at least get to where he can see it?
Sure, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You see it in the doorway there.
Barely.
Dropping otherwise. It's gonna be yeah,
Oh,
15 there.
wait. It ended its turn in the fire.
Okay.
DC 21 dex save.
Oh, and Kristen's thing.
Oh, the one
bleeding.
before bleeding
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still one more.
Dex save 6. Yeah.
21.
Okay.
So reduced.
10. Yeah.
10.
Cool. All right. Back to the Jim's attack or Jim's magic missile. That's 12 plus 8, so that would be an unnatural 20. Another 12 plus 8, and a natural 20. Huzzah! Each of those is 2d4 force damage, and he does not seem to be resistant to that. 4 plus 4, 8.
Wow. I'll just keep track.
Thank you. 4,
12,
1,
15, or 13, sorry.
and I mean it's probably too much, but I'll do on the crit. Might as well.
Just blows the head off with that 20 major injury chart.
Force! There goes the head! Headless.
I'm picturing this guy as from Hellboy 2, the guy with the vapor,
There you go.
which I think was
Oh, yeah.
Faust.
Yeah, roll damage is normal. Rolled a 1.
Oh.
Oh well. Give it 1
14.
and 1.
15.
Serves me right. Okay.
Still, it's a pretty good chunk of damage.
That's still a pretty.
Okay. And that's first level spell there.
That's Johann Kraus. Is who the character was.
Right. Also,
Kristen.
though, unfortunately, since it was a critical hit, see a critical range. Well, it says ranged weapon attack, not ranged spell attack. Never mind.
All right.
We're gonna use the phrasing of the rules to your advantage.
I
Mhm.
appreciate it. Thank
Very
you.
good.
All right. So. I do not hit.
No,
My first.
roll again.
Oh, that's right. I have
Damage.
advantage.
Yeah.
That was even worse. That's the first attack. I missed both times.
You still have haste and your bonus
action.
attack.
Yeah.
So you have 4 attacks total. So roll 2 more sets. 2.
Okay.
Okay, so,
That was a 9. Okay.
oh,
well,
there we go.
There we go. Yeah, but, okay, so finally hit on my first one, or third attack. And
Hey,
that's
10 damage.
10 damage.
Cool.
But I really should do my second wind. So I'm
Hit your
gonna,
bonus action. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do that now. So
On D8, I think it was.
no, it's a D10.
Okay, D10 would be,
Is it this guy?
yeah.
Perfect. 6 plus 5. That's 11. Okay. And I'm done now.
11.
Okay.
So-
Thorby.
Thorby's up.
Alright. Well, since most of my options are limited here, I'm just going to use Guiding Bolt.
How long does it fire wall last again?
A minute.
It's the same as her haste, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. And my rage.
So, Dirty 20.
Yep.
14, but it's radiant, so half. 7.
Okay.
And hey, the next melee attack on it has advantage, guys.
Ta-da!
Double advantage?
What? That's not a thing. What?
Yeah, that means you get 3 rolls to hit it.
Alright, I guess my turn then.
Yep. Please just.
1.
There's that advantage.
20.
Nice. Chart.
No, you just do
If double damage on the chart starts at 9, you got a better than 50% chance to do more damage.
Yeah, let's do the chart real quick. Let's roll. We'll look at the chart.
Slash.
15 again.
Ooh.
What type of damage is there?
Slashing.
I did 15 last time, didn't I?
15? Yeah, lacerating, roll damage die twice and add them together. He takes bleeding damage 1d12 at the start of his turns.
1d12.
1d12. Wow.
And he
Of
still
course.
Has a 1d4.
You did do the critical
Yeah.
Yeah.
hit, so this guy's hitting.
Oh, well, I mean, so he's gonna bleed. And,
There have been so many critical hits in this thing.
Fair enough.
Shoot, I didn't keep track of my 4 rolls.
I'll roll
Oh,
4
roll
times.
again.
Alright, 5, 8, 14, 18, plus 4 is 22, plus 2 is 24 damage.
Yes, that'll do it.
He's down.
Dead?
Yes.
Is he down before he bleeds the radiation on the rest of us?
Well, unfortunately, everybody also has to make a dexterity throw now. DC 14.
At what range?
We're 30 feet.
Oh,
Literally everybody.
Let's see.
yeah.
Dang it!
Yeah, I failed out.
I failed.
You
Wait,
said 13?
DC 14.
14.
Wow, why can't it be a strength saving throw?
8.
That'd be great. No.
50 damage!
12.
Alright, so half on success, which Faust succeeded, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah, the other character made it. How'd that die roll go?
I rolled a 13 plus 2.
Oh, so-
yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
He's also the furthest.
He
away.
just barely made
The way he's been playing Faust, he probably forgot.
11, 17,
Stop.
21 fire damage.
Oh, fire.
Yes,
Ow.
10 to anybody who
So, all of you with magic shields and dragonborns, you are only taking 10.
What if we have a dragonborn heart? We just happen to be in a rock gnome body.
The fire tried to find it.
Oh, well, I'm
she's
down.
down.
I'm down again.
Word! Have 6.
Thanks.
You're welcome. It's literally almost the least I could do.
All right.
You didn't even use it at a higher level, even. Did you?
No.
No, exactly.
So what did we
What do we loot?
what did we get or what did we find after
All
defeating
right.
this elemental?
Because we do need to actually start heading out.
Indeed, yes. We had 2 ciphers from that. We can roll for that this time. How about that?
Sure.
Roll a percentile. We had two of them to roll percentile.
Which 2 do you use for percentile?
The 2d10s.
2d10.
The one that has 10s is your 10.
So double 0 is
Hun-
is
Well,
is
triple 0 is 100.
good. Okay, I rolled 5.
Then it's
Yep.
just 5, yeah.
You got a mental scrambler.
I got
Let's get what hers is and then.
Yeah.
right, so 33, right?
33. Okay.
Yeah, 33.
And you got a. You're gonna like this. A rage thrower. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good, right?
It
A
does
race
sound
thrower?
good. A rage,
Rage
thrower.
thrower.
Oh, I think I need
You might
that.
trade, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mental scrambler. Cipher. Rare.
What page?
Page is 90 for the scrambler.
Okay.
Okay. And the rage thrower is on page 102.
What's the rage thrower do? Real quick?
Of course, you want to know that. This bulky handheld device is attached to large metal tanks and features a hose with a wide aperture. When activated as an action, a fine mist of scintillating dust covers all creatures in 60-foot cone emanating from the device. You must make a Constitution saving throw DC 13 or be affected by the dust. The dust, filled with countless tiny machines, enters their body and stimulates their behavior for an hour, making them more violent but less able to feel pain. It grants them +1 bonus to their AC, but they gain a disadvantage on intelligence saving throws or saving throws or ability checks for that period. that fills them with simmering anger that can be easily directed by someone with a wherewithal to point out a target for that resentment.
We can give it a Faust for a good laugh.
Any other one?
Disadvantage on intelligence checks. You're only as smart as us!
I don't think it works that way.
Metal Scrambler. This complex metal and glass device can be held in one hand by one of the several metallic loops. 2 rounds after being activated as an action, the device creates an invisible field filling a 60-foot sphere centered on the device that lasts for 1 minute. The field scrambles the mental processes of all thinking creatures. The effect lasts as long as they remain in the field, and for 1d6 rounds after, although the DC 15 Wisdom saving throw is allowed each round to act normally, both in the field and after leaving it. Roll for an effect for the Scrambler each round. You can victim not speak, not act, move slowly, cannot hear, lose all perception, depth, direction, and proportion, do not recognize anyone around them, have partial amnesia, have total amnesia, lose all inhibitions, and have their ethics inverted. That's why it has a 2-round delay to it and 60-foot sphere. That way you have enough time to run away. Well, except for us walking on, it's at 25 foot speed.
Right.
You have to dash.
That could be somewhat useful. The other one probably not so much.
Like I said, I'm sure there's an amusing way to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna
There you go.
finish up the storyline, or are we just gonna?
I suppose that'll be up to David if he's available next time. We'll probably just say you got teleported back. And otherwise, if we're stuck with this, then we'll continue the next day with what else you find in the city.
Okay. Well, I think it is worth saying though at this point that I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look at Faust and I'm gonna say, Doctor, that was some good fighting.
Thank you. We didn't make a hasty retreat.
No, I got to run in a lot faster. Do you want me to?
All right. Next game will be on Monday. Will be our final Star Trek Klingon Adventures game, operated by David. So we'll see how that goes. If it's a total party kill, we don't know. Not player kill. Not player kill. All right. Until next time. Happy gaming. Bye bye. Stop streaming.